So hopefully my internet will hold up. Now I don't know what happened earlier.
It could have had a
So
hiccup.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. It did say your connection was restored, but it restored to the main internet, which is it
With
sucks right now.
computers and internet, anything's possible.
Yeah, well supposedly see, I'm on T-Mobile 5G home internet,
Mhm.
and the problem was when we first got it, it was great, but our regular internet that's here locally is terrible. So people are jumping on it and they're crowding the tower. We have one tower in town. And
Yeah.
I talked to the T-Mobile store a couple weeks ago when I took my son's phone in to exchange it and said, "Hey, what's going on with that?" They said, "Well, they just bought out Sprint, and so they're going to be expanding the network.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
cool.
Good.
So hopefully this will we'll get a new tower in town soon."
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to pull up the. Oops, I forgot to pull up the countdown timer. How silly of
Uh-oh.
me! Yeah.
No cantama for you.
So me. Nope, that ain't it.
What was that from? Oh, that was
That was our old countdown timer.
the old
from-
count. Yeah.
So let me. Good thing we do this before the show actually starts.
Mhm.
Right?
Where is it? There it is.
Hey guys, I got an unboxing for you.
Uh-oh. 2 weeks in a row unboxing, right? Hello.
Hello. It's all right. It's all
Say
right.
hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Somebody say unboxing.
There's nothing like a good unboxing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good box altogether.
We ended the show last week. Nor had commented after the credits were rolling already that I guess his child had been born. So I typed a comment in to congratulate him.
Yeah.
So we're gonna congratulate him tonight. We'll
Yeah.
bring him up. He's holding the
Hey.
baby right now. He just commented, but we'll
Oh,
address
wow.
that when the show
Okay.
starts.
Hey Andy, you know whose birthday's today?
It's not mine.
Actually, it's my cat's birthday, but go ahead. Who?
Oh. Triple H. He's 54 today.
Triple H and my cat. Okay. All right.
I can't believe I'm older than the guy who runs WWE.
I know. We are,
Oh
Mark.
wait, no, that's Vince McMahon. I'm sorry.
Good old Vince.
Good old Vince.
What do you mean Pablo McMahon?
Hmm.
I
Pablo
swear to
McMahon.
God, he looks like he's ready to shoot a novella.
That
he looks
mustache.
he looks like a 1940 style actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like
The mustache
Wa-
looks so stupid. It's
a
just,
wannabe Clark Gable.
Yeah,
wannabe
good
is the
shit.
main part, you know?
such good shit.
Mhm.
You're fired.
My cousin Phil could do his voice pretty good.
Oh man,
Oh man.
I just realized I'm the only one home. I'm probably gonna have to let my dogs out here a little bit.
Who
Uh-oh.
let the
So you guys have to
dogs
create a
out?
show while I do that.
Ooh, ooh.
Well, my wife and son are working, and my daughter just left to go somewhere.
Hmm.
They'll be whining one out.
Well, guys, I had to switch my energy drink company because I can't find any Bang energy drink no more. Apparently,
Really?
I think they got bought out by Monster Energy.
So you're not banging anymore.
Okay.
No, now I'm on C4.
C4.
Yeah.
Like R2D2, C4? What?
Yep.
I'm thinking C4 explosives.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
I got one that's called Starburst. Strawberry Starburst.
Have you tried, what's the one that tastes like a bomb pop popsicle? Prime, I think it is? Or
It's all right.
is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
I used to love those when I was a kid, those bomb pops. Man,
Oh
those-
yeah, I used to like them. Get them from the ice cream truck.
I think Frank
Mhm.
Paul's watching the show.
What's up, Frank?
I'm not sure
Hey,
that's
Frank.
him. That just sounds like a Frankism.
Hmm.
Man,
Frank's
I missed the summers up in the city in New York. But
do you
not
miss the
the-
cold,
The way the heat
Okay.
is now.
now you're in the Florida, do you miss the cold winters and the holidays?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I miss the climates.
The weirdest Christmas I ever spent was when I was 11 years old in Fort Lauderdale. Bizarre.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the pool singing Jingle Bells or Let It Snow. I
Yeah,
mean, come
really.
on.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
can't get any more depressing than that. I told Megan, I said, when Christmas rolls around the day of Christmas morning, can I lower the AC?
Jingle bells.
Really cool.
I guess they call that the Jingle Bell Splash.
Yeah.
I am Richard, aka The Warden, and Spanning the Globe starts now.
And here we are again, Thursday night, everybody. We appreciate you taking time out of your Thursday evening to join us. We are Spanning the Globe. I'm your host, Mark Maggard. I have both of my hosts tonight on the screen as we come on.
Hey, everybody.
What's
We're
going on,
actually
everybody?
spanning the globe from the states of Oklahoma, Ohio, and Florida.
Who
I'll
was
let you
that
guess which.
gentleman at the beginning with that long beard?
I know, man. I miss that beard. Believe it or
Looks
not.
familiar.
Yeah, you can tell how old that video is. So glad to have Andy B and Richard Ward joining us tonight. And we want to
Glad
thank
to
you
be here.
guys also for joining us. And before we get into the festivities tonight, I want to just remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Built Leathering for all your leathering needs, or most of them anyway. And by Unique Championship Belts. I'm going to go board with the commercial. I need to shoot a new commercial. Who sponsor the show, and they've done a lot of belts for me. In fact, I got several sets of plates and boxes waiting to be put on leather. So, and if you're watching us on Facebook tonight, it would really help us out if you would click on the StreamYard link and click on the link that allows your name to pop up on the screen, so we know who's watching instead of just a bunch of Facebook users. But if you don't want to do that, you can go over to the YouTube page or YouTube channel, the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel, by the way, and look up the current Spanning the Globe live stream, and we'll be on there also. You click on that and comment to your heart's content. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that part of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast out of Oklahoma City. That's Landon and Jake. They do a wonderful job. We've had Jake on the show before. I'm trying to get
You
Landon.
need
to
to get
come on.
Landon on here.
Well, he's got a conflict on Thursday nights.
Does he?
He's in a church band, and they have practice on Thursday.
Oh,
nights.
okay.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
So-
guys.
Thank you for all you do. Let's see what's next on the agenda. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Let's get to the comments. See who's watching tonight. I already know.
Kevin, I knew I smelled something.
Nor is holding his brand new newborn baby in his lap. while he's watching the
Congrats,
show,
Nor, to you and
Is
your
it-
wife.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Now, did Nora have a baby girl or baby boy?
I didn't hear.
Nora, let us know.
Yeah, tell us what you had.
Tell us, Nora.
Tell us what your wife had.
What's up, Platinum?
Congratulations.
Hey,
Hey,
Nor, I'm
Platinum.
waiting for my 8x10 autograph of you in the jacuzzi like Scarface,
Cocky?
man.
Jeff. Oh,
What's up, Jeff?
I forgot to do this for Nora.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Paul?
I had to do that for Nora.
Mhm.
Let's see. Where we at? Oh, okay. Jeff.
Yeah, man, I
Kokaki.
miss that beard. I miss that beard.
You were talking about energy drinks earlier. Platinum Swords swears by Arizona Energy, which I haven't heard of.
Arizona Energy. I got to try it.
Actually, yes, the hobby is still alive and well, or at least where'd my video go?
I thought I heard it passed away, but it's just
I heard
me.
that too. What is my video? Oh, here it is.
Clear.
We're trying to bring it back to life.
Well, we're the medics, and we're going to keep this hobby alive.
That's right. That's right.
We have to.
Hey, Facebook users, please click on the StreamYard link. We'd love to address
We'd
you
love
by
to
name.
know who. Yeah.
Unless you're Curtis
Drew.
Thompson. Unless you're Curtis Thompson, you can stay Facebook user. But
Hey, Drew.
oh, he can't watch it on Facebook. He's
What's
kicked out
up,
the
Drew?
group. Oh, Gianni.
Who's this guy?
What's up,
Who's
Gianni?
this? Hey,
Oh,
Lane.
Lane Ledford.
What's up, Lane?
Baby girl.
Baby
Okay.
girl.
CT.
Oh.
City Adelia? Did I pronounce
City.
that right now?
City. Okay.
Okay.
Adele.
Okay.
City Adele. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful name.
Beautiful name. Beautiful
Very-
name,
yeah,
man.
Good for a
beautiful
beautiful
name.
girl too, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations. I hope your wife and baby are both healthy.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes, we're very happy for you.
Yep.
So, without further ado, let's see. I actually pulled up an agenda here on the screen, so I guess switch screens. So that's what I'm talking about. Let's go to hour number 1 and start the show. And with that, we have the belt of the week, and I actually have 2 belts of the week. I'm going to show them separately, and I still don't have a ring light, so I'm having to use this other LED light to light my pretty face instead of the belt of the week. So
You look marvelous, Mark.
thank you, I appreciate it. I feel marvelous. No, I don't feel like I can remember a dump truck, but
Yeah, let's keep the crotch cam to a minimum this week.
yeah, well, no more crush
Oh,
cam.
check it out. Mr. Ben Walker commenting
really?
all the way from the airport.
All
Hey,
right.
Ben.
What's going on, bud?
Where are my videos of the week? Oh, downloads. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show
That's
this one
you-
first of all. Now, both of these belts are not mine. Okay, well, one of them is for no, it was till yesterday. This is a belt I relived. I showed it on the show before as a belt of the week, but it wasn't quite finished, and it's now finished, and it is the Premier Dome Globe. I finished it yesterday, and this is it.
Wow, look at that. Oh, the
Uh,
bug, the bug.
A fine
Bug.
gentleman who has been a leather customer of mine bought this one yesterday, and so it'll be shipped. I was going to ship it today, but he said, I want you to show it off on the show tonight, so I'm going to show it off.
Looking
Tell you
good.
what, man, the lacing on that belt, you could see it. It's like amazing. That doesn't hurt your
Yeah.
hand when you're done.
No, not really. Just they get
You
tired.
have a lot of patience, don't you?
Yeah, it takes about
Like
2 or 3
normally, how long does it take to do the full lacing of the belt?
Well, I only have time in the evenings to do it, so it takes about. I spend about an hour and a half, I guess, per night. So 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4
The
hours,
lacing
maybe.
The lacing just dresses it up so nice.
Well, this belt, the original belt
Oh,
was
yeah.
was laced, so that's the way it is. There's my beautiful
Well, I'm
manicured
just saying,
blonde.
but didn't you recently do an intercontinental that was laced and it looked really nice?
Yes,
when you were
yes,
done.
and Frank Paul has that belt now. The guy I did it for sold it.
Yeah.
And Frank
Mhm.
Paul bought it. He's very
Nice.
happy with it.
Frank's got a good one then.
Yeah, he
thought it
does.
was gorgeous.
He said he liked it. So next on the agenda, this is a customer belt, and this person wanted me to show this off tonight because he is the co-admin of Wide World of Belts, Mr. Kevin Davenport. And something you need to know about these
Yeah.
plates is these plates are classic Shields plates. And I just finished this belt up this morning. I put the
Look
belt
at
tip on. It had a one-piece tip. I had to glue it on. So, and I didn't have any sunlight when I was filming this, so it looks like those plates aren't very shiny, but they were shiny. I just had an overcast day when I was filming this morning. What?
I'm
What?
laughing at his comment.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Kevin goes, if it's not right, I'm leaving the hobby.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
one-piece
don't be
tip.
a hobby.
That's a one-piece tip. I
Come on.
apologize for the flies. I couldn't get rid of them. It's 104 degrees out here, so
Looks good to me.
thank you. So that's Kevin's belt. Those are classic Shields plates. And,
Hey, you know what they say about flies? They're attracted to stuff.
okay, let me get this off the screen so I can show this off.
Yeah, it looks nice, man.
Here it is,
Sure
right here.
does.
See how shiny
Look
it
at
is compared to the video?
I love that blue strap.
It's so dark blue, it almost looks black in the videos, but it is blue.
Mhm.
That blue is shiny, man.
I like that.
Let me go full screen.
my
so-
I'll
all-time
take
favorite
Andy
belt.
with me.
I love that belt.
Now you see the blue.
Yeah, I like mine.
You see the blueness.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
The plates are
Mhm.
really, really nice. I mean, the classic Shields plates. I hope it's worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here on the female snap side, I've got the NWA
2 years. 2 years, bro. 2 years.
stamp on here.
2 weeks, bro.
So, of course, we have the backing.
No, 2 years, bro. 2 years, bro.
There we go. Knock my earpiece out. There's the back.
Nice.
So I'll be shipping this soon, as soon as Kevin gets home. Kevin, appreciate your patience
Let's
with me. I
push
know it took
Kevin
a
to
little longer than I
speedy.
normally take, but I've had a very busy month with mowing. I'm gonna show off this Dome Globe real quick.
Kevin, hope you're feeling good, man.
Yeah, take care, Kev.
Oh man.
Our thoughts and prayers with Kevin. He's been dealing with some issues. So this will be shipped in the morning, and this one also comes with a belt bag. The blue NWA logo belt bag.
Nice.
Now, did all their belts, the official belts, come with an NWA bag?
I have no idea. Now I know my Figs Dome Globe came with one. I bought it
Hmm.
brand new. There's a zipper on the back, and then
Nice.
here's the original strap. I think I showed this on the show once before, but look how bad a shape this was.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, it's really nice until you bend. Oh shoot! Spill my tea.
Uh-oh.
But I mean, the strap is really nice, except where you bend it, where it usually folds at the after the first side plate.
Mm-hmm.
I just made a big mess. So anyway, he's gonna get this too because it's got the stamp on the back or the patch on the back. So I'll go ahead and name the customer because I'm sure they want to know. This is Pat Dockinitz.
Okay.
Nice. Pat, you're getting a good belt. Good
Yeah.
work.
Getting a
I own
beautiful
one
belt.
myself. Mark did an excellent job. Wait till you see it in person.
I would like to have kept this, but I already have one. So I'm gonna clean up here a little bit. Okay, let me get it off here. So okay, so I already put that up there. Thoughts and prayers with Ben Walker. He's getting ready to travel tonight to Minneapolis to pay last respect to his brother, who
Yeah.
he just recently lost. So
Safe travels,
Yeah.
Ben. We're thinking about
Safe
it.
travels, man. God bless you and your family.
Mhm.
What's up, Jason?
so
Hey,
Jason,
Jason.
thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Hey, you're not going anywhere.
Come on, Kev.
I used to have music, not porn music, but I used to play music for the belt of the week. I like to talk about the belt as I'm showing it off. So I got to do
But
it.
the music that goes on during platinums does sound like corn music.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
does.
does. It
But it's
does.
free. I just free.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Came out of
I
my private collection.
Yeah.
Robert.
What's up, Robert?
Oh, Kevin will leave the hobby and take Andy with him. So
Sounds good, Kev.
it was nice knowing you, Kevin, or nice knowing you, Andy.
No problem, Ben. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, he had to be in the middle of that. So, ooh, ah,
Sound like Richard earlier.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? Yep, when I lace. Was there something else to go on the end of that?
When you lace,
When I lace, I
Mark
lace.
laces his shoes.
he laces with the best of them.
I don't know about that.
Always there
I'll
for
take
you, Ben.
Yeah.
You bet. Ben is a kindred spirit here on Spanning the Globe.
He sure is.
I need to put him on the intro. Add him to the intro.
I agree.
We have to
Kevin.
have him do the mask thing. That's what that mask thing is so over.
Yeah.
Yes, Walt. I start. Yeah, I already dumped all my tea out, so I can knock it over again. I usually start. I usually start right here, about where the. Oh, these are the females. Yeah, right where the female snaps start. I usually start right here, and then I come all the way around, and then come back and tighten it up right here. Tie it all up. So. And what's funny is I have to undo some of the, like 2 or 3 of the laces I start out with, because what I do is when I put the backing on, I put the contact cement over the whole surface except where I do that, because I have to slide the lace in between the layers and in between the front and the back. So it's kind of tricky, but
What's up?
I used to have to
Ultimate
watch
Cuddles
the
in house.
What's up, Cuddles?
Kevin's on the intro Cena style. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
I got a good
So,
idea for a video for Kevin.
What's that? Oh, okay. Now I finished these and
Welcome
I've
to
started.
Spanning the Globe.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I've started on 2 more belts, which they're both mine right now. I mentioned before several times I have 9 sets of plates in boxes just right over here. You can't see them. They're under a stack of pillows. And I started taking them out. I'm gonna do one for me, one to. I got 3 I'm gonna sell. So for the time being, I'm gonna do 2 of them at a time. I'm gonna do one for me, one to sell. And what I picked out right now is a WCCW not American tag team title. And I also got 2 sets of the WCCW American Heavyweight Championship, which is right here. I don't have the picture of the tag because I've got masking tape on it that I used to mark center lines. So I took a picture of this one before I put the tape on this one. But I do a horizontal and vertical piece of tape and then mark the center lines and set it on the strap. But I've got this one I'm going to do, and I'm going to sell this one because I got another one. My question is, I'm going to poll the audience. I polled in my group today. It came with a logo plate. Now I'm going to lace this strap. My question is, should I put a logo plate on the strap that's going to be laced, or even one at all? What do you think? We'll see.
The original one. The original one did.
I say no logo plate.
If the original didn't have it, I wouldn't do it. But if it did it not have?
What you could do is, if you're going to sell that one, is just put that logo plate on a piece of leather, like your business, make it into your business card.
Ah.
So the
Not a
original
bad
one
idea.
did not have a logo plate, Mark?
Huh?
It didn't have a logo plate on the original
No,
belt?
no, none of the original belts had the logo plates.
Just like NWA did not have them on, but a lot
Right.
of people go back and put them on. Okay.
Right. Little Cuddles.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's going to be at the WWE show live.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do know on my belt, the one I'm keeping, I'm not putting the logo plate on there, but this one's going to be for sale. So I want to get a poll of everybody.
Mhm.
And that's a good
Sure.
idea, putting on another piece of leather. I'll do that.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, and just put your name on one side of the card, your business card.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So, well, the problem is I've already started on the belt, and I'm going to mark the plates tomorrow. So I don't know who's going to buy it, and it may not sell immediately. So I just want to get it done. Yeah, if you want it on there, what you could do is, I guess, punch holes yourself, stick it on there, and just grind off the back of the screws. On the
Mhm.
back, it'll show up. Take some patches and put on the back, cover up the
Pad
Yeah,
holes.
just make sure they're black patches.
Yeah, I think that's been done before, hasn't it?
I think
I
it
think
has.
so.
Yeah.
I think it has.
So
I
I'm
think
not
it
going
has.
there. Not going there.
No.
Not going there.
No, I don't blame you.
You said patches.
I did. Um, so anyway, guys, I've got to clean up a mess here. So I'm gonna turn off my camera and turn off my microphone because I just dumped a full glass of tea all the way up here off on my floor with this belt, and I got to clean it
Oh,
up. So I'm gonna let
geez.
you guys talk about.
Plus, you're
Uh,
gonna need to get a refill, Mark.
All right, we'll
Yes, I'm
talk
gonna
a
need a
few
refill.
minutes while you're cleaning.
Okay,
Yeah,
bear with
okay.
me. I'll be back.
Okay.
Be back. Flip a coin. That's not a bad idea. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Flip a coin. Oh yeah. So you did watch Dynamite.
I did. What do you think about the sign?
Honestly, I think it does need to work on it.
I agree. The guy, whoever did it, wasn't lying, and the camera just.
I'd
stayed
like
on
to
it.
see. Yeah, I'd like to see some more women's wrestling in AEW.
Mhm.
Wrestling. I
Where-
don't want to see promos by the girls.
Where did Jamie
I
Hayter
want to see
go?
more wrestling, just like from the guys.
Where did Jamie Hayter go?
I don't know. Yeah, she's the champion. She disappeared. I haven't seen her, unless she's injured. I don't know.
I haven't heard she is, but
I don't
unless she had to
recall.
go back to back.
Yeah, I don't recall if she was injured or not.
I don't think she is. I don't. Not that I know of. Maybe she had to go home to England for something. I mean, who knows? But I always
Could have
liked her.
passport issues too. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I always like JD.
But no, they do need to work on the women's
Yeah.
division. They really do. They do. You know, I mean, the match last night there were spots that were really bad, botched spots. They're all over Facebook. The
Yeah,
clips
but
of
if you're not a good wrestling fan that's pay attention to stuff like that, like I could watch it. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
not saying I'm an expert, but I could watch it and see where they mess up.
Yeah.
But they cover it up so good that you really have to be somebody that's been watching wrestling like your whole life to find out.
But this was so bad as you saw it that there was no really.
What's up, Franklin?
There was no covering this up. It was really
Yeah.
bad. So
Yeah. What's up, Phil? Mr. Phil Ray, the Impact player. Phil Ray in the
hey,
house.
Phil, what's up, Phil? But I don't know. I just hope SmackDown's really good tomorrow. I mean, they do always have the good Bloodline story going, and then hopefully building it slowly but surely for LA Knight.
I'm hoping they do something. I hope they do it right. I'm looking for a Fiend return at SummerSlam. I'm looking forward if
I
they
hope.
do
I
it.
mean, when are they going to finally do something? What is the problem? I mean, I know that when they brought him back, they said, okay, Bray or Wyndham, his real name, they let him control the storyline. And look what happened. So maybe if they just realize, hey, we're going to run the story, you take the care of the character, bringing the Fiend, because the Fiend is what sent him over the top. So I mean,
Like I said, if they want him to return and make him return in a big way, bring him back as the Fiend. They'll
They
be
have
the
to.
biggest pop. There's a way to do it
go-
and do it right.
the place would go bananas. As soon as he
And
comes,
if they play off of what they did with what Roman did to him at the last SummerSlam that they faced off when they
Mhm.
came face to face, they play off of that.
I mean, all they
that'll
have
be
to
good.
do is whoever the next opponent's going to be, have them talking in the ring, and all of a sudden, the lights go out, and something's going to happen. And they turn it on. There's the Fiend in that other person's face right there. I mean, it's so easy, but if Vince
But
has
don't
got
make
his
it be
hand,
red all the time. You know what I mean? Don't have the
Yeah.
lights be red all the time, like we talked about.
I can't take the red during the match. I just no. You can't enjoy it. You can't really see it too well in the red light. That's okay for the
Well, that's
pre-match.
Yeah, that was another thing. What do you think about Dominic with the North American title?
I kind of like it. I think here's a guy that when he was a face, everything, oh, this guy's terrible. Get him out of here. All this. But is he not one of the top heels in the company right now? He gets booed louder than anybody.
Well, he's doing his job then.
He's
If
doing
he
his
can
job.
get booed out, he's doing his job. Triple H said that in the past. Remember, if I can get fans to hate me, then I'm doing my job.
He's doing his job.
And that's what he's going for.
I haven't heard booing as loud as it is when he's out there talking. Gosh, I can't remember when I've heard booing like that. A long time. I mean, he's doing his job.
I was watching, I forgot what it was. It was a podcast that Dominic was on.
Mhm.
They had an 11-year-old come on, and it was like a call-in.
Yeah.
Like Dominic's mommy's little puppet or something like that. And it just took Dominic out of nowhere. It came from nowhere, and Dominic was like, he goes, "Yeah, she is my mommy."
Yeah. But no, he's doing his job, and people, I think, are getting tickets to see him get his butt kicked. And then it's just icing on the cake to have him be the NXT North American champion. It's just,
and then be able to be on all 3 shows.
yeah. And it's just, I would think it's Triple H is doing, because he does good storylines like this. I think if
Do you think they're starting to go back to where we're going to see all 3 shows being treated equal like it was before?
I do think NXT they're trying to get it where it was when Triple H was running it, where it was considered a third equal promotion. A lot of people, I know, I felt that way.
I used to watch every week until like right before COVID, when they stopped using talent, out of house talent.
And then they started firing everybody, and they brought in the rainbow colors, and it was like, what are you doing? It's just,
It's like,
but that's, Vince just said, no, we're going to cut this, we're going to cut that, and
it's like,
didn't go anywhere.
Why do this when you got something so good?
Yeah, remember it was.
I mean, if anything, NXT was coming up.
Remember, they changed it to NXT 2.0, and nobody wanted any part of that. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. I
you
mean,
got so many guys coming now. You got Braun Breaker. You got you got the former North American champion. You got Carmelo.
Mhm.
Is another good guy.
oh, and then Pillman Jr.'s coming in too.
I can't wait till they hit the. Yeah, I can't wait till they hit the main roster
Yeah,
to
me
see what
too.
they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back, guys.
What's up, Scott?
Hey,
Thanks
Scott.
for tuning in.
That was bad. I spilled between two
Yep.
pieces of furniture, which some of my lighting is setting on, so I'd move a lot of
Well,
stuff.
the important thing is you got your refund.
Yeah. That is it. Safe travels,
Yeah, we were
Ben.
talking about a little stuff. Keep it
Okay.
going.
Little
So you
stuff.
got back.
Talking about me?
Well, yeah.
What's up, Kevy?
I
Now, we
just
were
don't-
talking about how
we
Dominic's got the North American Championship now, and
I don't like that, but that's not
He's
my
got-
call.
Yeah, but we were talking. He's doing his job. He gets the loudest boos in years. I can't remember the last time I heard the boos as loud as him. I mean, they're
Oh, I
They're
get
booing
that.
you.
My thing is, why have somebody from the main roster go back and win the development talents title? I just don't
because
get that.
maybe they feel that he's not ready to be the Intercontinental or United States champion yet.
He's being the
Yeah.
NXT.
I was telling Andy, he's on all three shows though.
Yeah, that's just he's got
What
more.
way of pushing that belt more? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but
He's got more exposure for the belt.
for the
But
belt,
it
yeah,
looks
but
and it looks like they're ready to take the belt off Austin Theory. It
yeah.
just feels like it's very close.
I hope so.
Oh, AD,
Give it to LA Knight. What's up, AD?
AD
Hey,
won his live tonight,
AD. Perfect.
live from a distance, but he's not watching.
What was
from
that?
home. What are we watching? LA Knight, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I
I
like
say-
LA Knight.
Give LA Knight the U.S.
I do
title.
too.
I
like
liked him when he was
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake. I loved him when he was doing that. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he's getting a big push.
The fans are behind him big time.
Yeah,
Well, I think he's got
They're having
a major
they're forced-
supporter behind him.
The fans felt. I mean, it's forcing them to put him, where he needs to be, just like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The crowd's forced
Brian
WWE,
Danielson. Yeah.
Daniel Bryan, Brian Danielson, whatever his name is.
Well, I heard that LA Knight's got a big backing from Stone Cold.
Yeah, I
Is he
think I
from
heard
Texas
that too.
or something.
I think he just likes his character.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds him of a younger him.
Yeah, I
And
kind of
people-
get some of nerves, but I do like LA Knight.
I'm hearing a lot of criticism saying, "Oh, he's copying The Rock." It's like, no, come on, because The Rock copied off of others, and Hogan, they all copied off of what's his name? The guy that passed away recently. I can't remember his name. He passed away about a month ago, and a lot of people copied. Ric Flair said he copied off of him.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Thank you.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I mean, they all copied him, so
Yeah, they copy. I mean,
yeah,
that's
that's just
since there's
wrestling.
form of flattery.
Yeah, that's just wrestling. That's just wrestling gimmicks.
I mean, when you grow up as a kid and you look up to these wrestlers, you kind of want to emulate some of them. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Oh, yeah.
sure. Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, who hasn't
Well-
looked in their mirror and did a Stone Cold Steve Austin promo or a Rock promo?
And come on, guys, who hasn't done the Ric Flair strut?
guilty. Guilty.
Yeah, it's just
But no, I do like the Eli. He looks good. He looks like an athlete. He's got the charisma.
mhm.
If he toned the down a little bit, that'd be great. I mean,
What?
I think he started that back in NWA. He's doing a drinking segment with
He
Who's
did that
it?
in Impact.
Oh, did he? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He did that in Impact.
The first time I saw
What?
it, he was doing a drinking segment with one of those cowboy characters
Yeah.
in the NWA.
So
Let's not talk about that, Joe. I know what you do all night long.
I even find myself doing what's his name? Sheesh.
Oh,
I do that every once in a while.
doing the
thank
two-
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shoosh.
yeah. Now remember, he was Max Dupree, and then there's Maxine Dupree, who's
Yeah.
also
Oh,
so easy on the eyes. Oh my,
Maxine is
yeah.
hot.
she's gorgeous. Yeah,
She is, and she can wrestle too.
yeah, she did a real good job last
Yeah,
week.
she did. She did.
Did you guys see the recent picture of her, Carmella?
The bikini pictures.
Oh man, she's hot, pregnant. Sorry.
She looks good no matter what.
You need a moment, Richard? Do you need a moment?
The only thing is she's hot, but without makeup, I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. Speaking of ladies, let's talk about the AEW ladies division because last night, you pointed this out, Andy. I didn't watch the whole show; I just watched parts of it. This sign popped up in the crowd.
And they kept the camera on it.
Did they?
Yeah. They didn't know if they screwed up in production or what, but they had a nice little time. They just camera just stayed
screwed
on
up
there.
in production.
I mean,
Yeah.
be honest, guys. When was the last time you guys seen women wrestling on AEW? Real good, the real good one.
Goodness, the last really good match? Jeez, it's been a while.
I saw part of the one last night with Britt Baker and Valkyrie, and it wasn't that bad. But you said there was a botch in it. I didn't see the whole match.
There was a couple botches in it, and she's taking criticism from some fans too.
Yeah, they were just really mean to her. I mean, she posted.
Britt Baker?
People, Taya.
No,
Taya.
Taya.
She looked like a man, and all these terrible things. It's like, my God, people, there was a botch, but nobody's to go after her like that. That's ridiculous. You know?
I mean, could you imagine if we had internet when we were younger? I mean, like real good internet like they do have now. I mean, there's more bullying now with professional wrestling that are coming out of the woodwork picking on these women.
Well, remember a year ago when the New Japan wrestler, she committed suicide. I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah,
it is
ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's easy for me to say because there's not a whole lot that offends me. If people want to talk about me, that's fine. That's on them. But there's so many people who are fragile, and I'm not saying it to be derogatory. I'm just saying, a lot of people are very self-aware, have self-conscious issues. I know that. I'm not one of them. I grew out of that. I got older and uglier. But it's just mean. I mean,
it is.
I've heard some very hateful things. There's some lady wrestlers out there that aren't that attractive, but I'm not there to watch. I could go watch Miss America pageant if I want to see that.
Right. You know what they say? Opinions are like, you know what? Everybody has one.
Everybody has
one. I grew up in an era where the fabulous Moolah was the ladies champion, so there you have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's just hope. Let's think positive. Let's hope when like Thunder Rosa gets back that things get really pick up. You know,
I love Thunder Rosa. I love that. Have you heard her sing? She can sing.
I know. I've heard her sing. Yeah, every Friday she's on a show called Busted Open, and they were playing it, and she can sing. She's very talented.
Yeah, she is.
I like the
very, very lovely too. Very lovely.
I bet you would, Richard.
I could take it. I could take it.
And we haven't seen the AEW World's Champion. I mean, the female World's Champion, Women's Champion.
You were talking about that during the show. Jamie Hayter. Where's Jamie Hayter? Does anybody out there know where she's at? Is she?
I don't know.
Is she hurt? Is she back in England for a little while?
I saw that segment last night with Chris Jericho and the gang, and I've seen some Instagram posts by him where he's in Italy.
Yeah.
So either he's posting those as he's back from vacation, or that's a pre-taped episode.
And then the Jericho Appreciation Society is questioning his dedication to the group.
Yeah.
You know, so.
My opinion, get away from them. Join Don Callis.
That one, the one guy, the tag team, Big Daddy, he is so annoying. I can't stand him. He always looks like he's on amphetamines and just, I can't stand him.
Well, don't sugarcoat it, Andy. Just lay it out there.
Is he on the lewds, Andy?
Okay?
Just tell him. Just tell us. Is he on the lewds or what?
He's an asshole. But, you know, it's...
Tell us how you really feel.
Okay.
It's okay. We can take it. I grew up in an era where wrestling was a completely different animal. I mean, we didn't have social media, so there wasn't the online bullying.
Yeah.
Back then, you had guys that wrestled that didn't have Adonis bodies either. I mean, Harley Race, Dusty Rose, Dick Murdoch, people like that.
Hey, you just said it. Adrian Adonis.
Yeah. And we'll get to that in a minute.
And there was no internet to log into. For me, it was always going to the store and see what the latest magazine was. And buying 2 or 3 of them, wrestler, this, that, you know. Well, I did.
Those were the days when you went there and you picked up like 4 different wrestling magazines.
Yeah, I keep Sam will get mine out. I got them in a box right over here on top of the belt. So I'm gonna get them out one of these days. I'll just read an episode of it or read a.
I'm gonna have to find Gianni's connection and get me some wrestling magazines from way back.
Yeah. But no, I grew up in a time where you had these people like Dusty Rhodes, Dick Murdoch, Harley Race, even the great Kabuki. He was great with martial arts, but I think it was a shoot interview with somebody that said when he first came on the scene that it was David Manning said that they didn't think he'd be much because he was so small. But he had that little pot belly. I mean, he didn't have a masculine body or a muscular body. But he knew the martial arts. He could do those thrust kicks and things like that. He could do the nunchucks, and he was very scary looking. But back then, you had guys that hung around in the bars and say, "I could whoop his ass" or whatever, and they couldn't. Now you got guys that are watching wrestling now and seeing people like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, people like that. They're saying, "I don't know, those guys are pretty tough." But it's just a different era back then.
Big time.
When we were younger, our heroes weren't exactly what they look like today. You know what I mean?
No, we didn't have Kerry Von Erich, Tony Atlas, people like that were about the only ones that had the bodies that they have now.
I mean, they were like normal, everyday Joes.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes. Who would have thought Dusty Rhodes would be a world champion?
And I mean, the NWA.
You know what I mean?
You didn't have to have the big, huge, and big bodies. Tully and Arn, Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. They weren't big, huge. I mean, they were just great wrestlers, and I love that.
Even Gino Hernandez had the average looking body. I say
Gino
that he had a big body, but he wasn't muscular. And he came to our town to wrestle our high school gym. And before the matches started, they were working out in our weight room at high school. I didn't see this, but I was told him and Chris Adams, who also had an average looking body, were bench pressing 500-600 pounds.
Wow.
No problem.
I mean,
So they were muscular. It had no definition.
Bruiser Brody, Hercules Hernandez. Those guys were thick. They weren't huge, but they were thick.
Yeah. I love Gino.
Terry Gordy, Buddy Roberts.
Oh yeah,
Buddy Roberts.
Yeah, Buddy, just a little guy.
Well, look at Tully Blanchard. And Arn Anderson. They weren't really that.
No.
Yeah.
They
They didn't have
were
Mr.
great in
America
the
bodies. I mean, they
The
were
Rock and Roll
fit.
Express.
Oh,
Ricky
yeah.
Morton. Ricky Morton,
Yeah.
just a little guy.
Yeah.
He did it.
Polish Power.
Ivan
Ivan Putski.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, muscular Mr. America bodies just weren't common.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
Ted
about
Arcidi
was it?
massive?
Yeah, Ted Arcidi laughed. Yeah, I agree.
Was it-
He was supposed to be the next big
I'm
thing.
trying to
he
think
did.
of the guy's name. What was it?
Who?
Billy Haynes, the guy who used to do
Billy
the,
Jack Haynes.
Full Nelson.
He was jacked.
Billy
now.
Jack Haynes. Yeah.
Have you
He
seen
was
him
jacked.
today? Oh
Oh,
my
he
God!
looks
If you see
terrible.
a picture of him. Oh my, he looks nothing like.
Mhm.
I haven't
nothing.
seen his body,
Like
but
he's
he
shrunk.
got a hairdo like cousin It from the Addams Family.
He looks like he shrunk.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure he has over time.
No, I'm not just talking the muscle. Body wise, he looks like he shrunk. It just
Yeah,
Who
probably
knows?
so. Well, he's got mental health issues.
does he?
He's got
I didn't
he's
know
got mental he's got mental health issues.
that. Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry.
I'm not sure what they are, but the way he's talking is just Bruno was he was both.
He
of
was
them.
just
Yeah,
big.
he
He
was pretty
wasn't
jacked in
jacked.
his day.
He was just a big boy. I mean, he
He's-
just
he looked like a guy worked on the docks.
exactly. Good way to put it.
Who
Yeah.
was the one guy that used to pat himself on the back?
Barry Horowitz.
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
he actually held some titles for
Barry
being a jobber.
Horowitz. He still looks the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he looks the same.
I
He
saw Tony
hasn't,
Atlas in
he
person.
hasn't really changed. I seen him. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Kerry Von Erich was big.
He was chiseled too.
Yeah, he was. Oh, somebody else was Lex Luger. Lex Luger had the abs. He had all of it.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
sad what's happened to him over the years.
It is.
He-
Speaking of the past, we've been doing a series on the different decades of the NWA, and I had gotten away from that for the last couple of weeks. So I want to kind of get back to that. We're up to the 90s, and I
Yep.
want to see if I can share my screen so I don't have to just read this stuff. I want you guys to read along with me. Let me.
Okay.
Where do I share my screen at? Share screen. Okay, which screen do I share? Right here. Okay, whoops. Okay, let me share this. Let me know when you see it.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
See
it.
it? Okay, this is the 1990s, decade of the 90s. I hadn't noticed this before. It says here, italicized letters indicate that the title is billed as an NWA title, but not officially recognized by the head office. Probably the regional titles. So
Yeah.
at the beginning of the decade, 1990, Ric Flair was your heavyweight champion. There was no junior heavyweight champion; it was vacant. Parada Morgan was your light heavyweight champion. Your
Mhm.
middleweight was Emilio Charles Jr. Welterweight was Fuerza Guerrera.
Never heard of
The
any of these guys.
I have neither. I have heard of Debbie Combs, who was women's champion. I've heard of her.
Okay.
Your
Steiners.
and the Steiners are your tag team champions, and the Great
Great
Muta was your
Muta.
television champion,
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
future world heavyweight champion. So let's get started. In 1990, February 4th, Orlando, Florida, Whipper Billy Watson, former world heavyweight champion, passes away.
Don't know who he
Uh,
is.
There ain't a whole lot to happen between there and August. August 16th, which is the August, Elvis Presley passed away. Pat O'Connor, former world heavyweight champion, passed away. And I guess it's November. It just says 11. It is reported that the NWA board, consisting of Jim Crockett Jr., Don Owen, Elliot Murnick. This is kind of weird. Jim Crockett, it bills him from Dallas. He's from North Carolina. But Elliot Murnick is from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, Steve Rickard of New Zealand, Fred Ward, Macon, Georgia, and Shoei Baba, Giant Baba, for Japan. They're considering legal action against WCW over the usage of the NWA name without ever applying for membership.
Wow.
I think I heard something about this at some point in time.
Huh.
So then we move over to 1991, and if you're commenting, I can't put the comments up. I'm on a separate screen. In January of 91, in spite of having officially joined the NWA, WCW stops using the NWA name, but continues to recognize the titles as WCW championships.
Because of Ted's purchase, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Either Ted's or Crockett's.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Ted's. March 21st, Tokyo, Japan. IWGP Heavyweight Champion Tatsumi Fujinami defeats Ric Flair in a double title match in front of 64,500 fans. That's more that were at the Texas Stadium,
Mhm.
which is the largest audience for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. At the Tokyo Egg Dome.
Good play for breakfast.
Maybe it's got a crack at the top. I don't know. Anyway, at the Egg Dome, Flair is announced as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
People that work there are cracked.
I'm gonna have egg all over my face over this deal. At the Tokyo Egg Dome, Flair is announced as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, although he is billed as WCW champion during the pay-per-view broadcasting in the United States. Due to a controversy during the match, WCW and Flair make a complaint and take the belt back home, while Fujinami is billed as a new NWA World Champion in Japan. I didn't know about this.
I didn't either. I didn't even remember that at all.
May 19th, St. Petersburg, Florida. Ric Flair defeats Fujinami on to settle the dispute over the World Heavyweight title. As a result, Fujinami is not recognized as a former WCW champion, although NWA would later recognize his reign. Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah. July 1st, I did hear about this. Ric Flair is fired by WCW and stripped of the WCW World Heavyweight title. I think he went to go watch Reed wrestle, and they wouldn't let him go.
Okay.
The NWA continues to recognize Flair as the champion for 2 months. Although I did see a video where at a house show they made the announcement that he was stripped of the title.
But you know what? Not to interrupt you, Mark, but they go, the next one's 92. 91 obviously is when the 91 to 94 world title belt debuted.
Okay.
And it seems like something's missing here with that, you know?
Yeah.
Because Ron Simmons won that belt in 91, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder why that's missing. Just something I noticed there, you know.
Okay. Where my screen? Here you go. Oh, there we go. Wait for a screen to reload.
Well, that's when he went to the WWF. Okay. Flair.
Where'd my screen go? Oh, here it goes. Okay. I got too many tabs open up. Okay. September 8th, Ric Flair is stripped of the NWA World Heavyweight title upon signing with the World Wrestling Federation. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Mhm.
The title is vacant for the first time since the NWA is formed in 1948. Along with the Flair-Fujinami dispute from earlier in the year, this makes it apparent that NWA and WCW heavyweight titles are not one and the same. And later in the month, WCW Vice President Jim Herd is named the NWA President. So then we move on to 1992. Jim Herd, WCW Vice President and NWA President, resigns from WCW. Conflict of interest, perhaps?
Mhm.
Maybe. In March, the tournaments for the vacant NWA World Heavyweight and Tag Team titles are announced. They didn't mention why they were vacated.
Yeah.
Seiji Sakaguchi, hope I pronounced it right.
Can you say that twice?
Seiji Sakaguchi. Sounds
God
like a
bless you.
sexual.
God bless you.
Sounds like a porn position. I
Like a
don't know.
Gucci.
Sakaguchi me.
Like something Charo would have said.
Yeah. Anyway, he's the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He becomes the NWA president around this time. So, May 30th, Don Owen from Portland, Oregon, a member since 1959, announces his retirement. Owen closes his promotion in July.
Okay.
June 16th and July 12th, the 16 team tournament for the vacant NWA World Tag Team title is held during this time. Terry Gordy and Steve Williams, WCW champions, defeat Dustin Rhodes and Barry Windham in the final at Civic Center in Albany, Georgia, to become the double champions. So apparently, there's still, I guess, dual companies there. Dual company.
Mm-hmm.
And on July 14th in Alvin, Texas, Danny McShane, former World Junior Heavyweight Champion, passes away.
Never heard
August 6th through 12th, Tokyo, Japan. New Japan Wrestling's second annual G1 Climax is held. Second annual. Tells you how long that's been going on.
Yeah.
Is held as a
Jeez.
16-man elimination tournament in conjunction with WCW for the vacant NWA World Heavyweight title. Masahiro Chono defeats Rick Rude in the final at the Ryogoku, whatever that is, at the arcade. Okay.
Ryogoku. Hey.
Yeah, Kokugukan. I don't. Kokugaken.
Gucci.
I'm gonna quit. While
What's
I'm
up,
behind.
Tyler?
Okay. November of that year, 1992. Dennis Coralluzzo. Boy, there's some names in this organization. Dennis
who is he?
Coralluzzo
I never
of
heard
New
the guy.
Jersey. Of course, he's from New Jersey. Joins the NWA.
As a wrestler, as a promoter? What? I mean, what?
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a promoter, maybe,
Who knows?
because it says where he's from. So
That's just where all the change happening, NWA to WCW. So,
Yeah.
who knows?
okay, so we move on to 1993. We're about halfway there, I think. Putting my little screen thing there. January 23rd, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The New Jersey-based World Wrestling Association, headed by Larry Sharp and NWA member Dennis Coralluzzo. So he's a member of the NWA. Okay, that's what it is. And Eastern
Okay,
Championship
okay,
Wrestling
okay.
hold a joint card. So he's a promoter. Dennis is a promoter. They hold a joint
Okay.
card.
The ECW before it became ECW later.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was Eastern and then it became Extreme when Heyman
Yes.
bought it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
February 21st, Asheville, North Carolina. Barry Windham defeats the Great Muta to win the NWA World Heavyweight title. Soon after, Seiji Sakaguchi resigns as the NWA president. They misspelled it there.
Suck it to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shoosh. Anyway, he becomes the NWA president, and New Japan Pro Wrestling withdraws from the organization. So they are no longer with NWA.
Okay.
May 23rd, Atlanta, Georgia. WCW holds the first ever induction ceremony for its Hall of Fame during the pay-per-view event Slamboree.
WCW had a Hall of Fame?
I didn't know this.
I didn't either.
Luthez,
remember
Vern
that at all.
Gagne, Mr. Wrestling 2, and Eddie Graham are inducted. They're the, honorary inductees or the
Mm-hmm.
initial inductees. July 7th through 10th in Orlando, Florida, WCW holds a taping for 4 months' worth of its weekly television program, exposing the results of upcoming pay-per-views. Barry Windham is scheduled to defend the NWA World Heavyweight title on July 18th. However, Flair appears as NWA champion on the 8/28 episode.
Whoops.
Yeah. Is this when kayfabe died? WCW also introduces Rick Rude as the new NWA champion for the 10/9 episode. Both title changes take place without the approval from the NWA. When has that ever happened before? Are the race Tommy Rich?
Mm-hmm.
By late August, WCW withdraws its membership from the NWA. Flair's title is later billed as WCW International World Heavyweight title. I thought it was NWA International. I don't remember.
I did. I thought so too.
I knew it was international, but I didn't realize
it was just a big mess during this time period.
It was. I don't think it had any leadership.
No. Mm-mm.
September 3rd, Las Vegas, Nevada. Day before my birthday. They held the annual convention in Las Vegas. A 3-man executive committee consisting of Jim Crockett of Dallas, Steve Rickard, New Zealand. I think Jim Crockett had bought out. Maybe did he buy out World Class from Jarrett. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Anyway, Steve Rickard and Dennis Corluzzo replaces the position of the president. Todd Gordon is accepted as the new member.
Okay.
I skipped a period there. Kind of sounds like one of my ex-girlfriends. September 18th at Philadelphia, Paul Heyman, debuts as the booker for NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling at Ultra Clash 93.
Wow.
This is his start as on the road to becoming ECW owner.
Yep.
The card includes the former World Heavyweight Champion Terry Funk teaming with longtime rival Stan Hansen to face Abdullah the Butcher and Kevin Sullivan. We'll talk more about Abdullah in a little bit.
Yeah.
November 1st, Des Moines, Iowa, Pinky George, founder of the NWA, passes away. 1994.
Okay, I remember this.
I do too. August 27th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling holds a tournament for the vacant NWA World Heavyweight title.
I
Shane
remember this
Douglas,
moment.
who holds the ECW Heavyweight title, defeats Too Cold Scorpio in the final. However, this is where everybody's kind of with us on this.
Mhm.
Douglas makes disrespectful comments against the NWA and the past champions after the match, throws the belt down, and declares himself the new Extreme Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. The
Mhm.
NWA title is again vacant, and ECW soon withdraws from the NWA. They took their ball and went home.
Yep, sure did.
That was the promo heard around the world, I think.
The birth of Extreme Championship
Green
Wrestling.
Championship Wrestling. Yep.
Okay. This starts to tie it down, or tie it all together. October 29th, Dallas, Texas. Jim Crockett Promotions starts running the weekly card at the Sportatorium under the NWA banner. So that's where he's billed from Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, he invaded the WCW territory. November 19th, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Dennis Corluzzo stages a tournament for the vacant World Heavyweight title. Chris Candido defeats Tracy Smothers in the final to win the title. I think there's a lot of changes in that title here in this next couple decades here.
Yep.
The annual convention is also held in Cherry Hill during the same weekend with Corluzzo, Steve Rickard, Bob Trobick, and the newest member, Howard Brody, not Bruiser, but Howard Brody.
Yeah.
Jim Crockett Jr. does not show up and is eventually expelled from the organization due to the lack of the annual dues payment.
Uh-oh. Didn't pay his dues.
Didn't pay his dues, yeah. So he's due out of here.
Yeah.
Rickard holds the proxies for his son Tony and Larry O'Day.
What's up,
Once again,
Scott?
no president is elected.
Bunch of names there I never heard of.
I've never heard these names. 95,
Erlanger, just across the river.
Erlanger, Kentucky.
Yeah.
February 24th, during a Smoky Mountain Wrestling card, Dan Severn beats Chris Candido to win the World Heavyweight title, one of his many titles.
hmm
April 7th, Charlotte, North Carolina. Dan Severn wins the Ultimate Fighting Championship 5, and throughout the tournament, he is introduced as the NWA Heavyweight Champion because he told him to.
Yeah, he had the NWA 10 pounds of gold. It had the flat globe. So, I'm talking.
It also didn't have grommets.
Yeah.
Also didn't have grommets.
Yeah. So I
Would
don't know
you tell him that? No.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you. You tell him. Okay. April 25th, Dallas, Texas. Jim Crockett Promotions runs its last Sportatorium card. That didn't last very long. Followed by the show of Wichita Falls, Texas on May 5th to conclude Jim Crockett Jr.'s 22-year career as a promoter. 96, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. The first annual Eddie Gilbert Memorial Brawl is held. Dan Severn beats Al Snow to retain the World Heavyweight title. Doug Gilbert pins Jerry Lawler. Tommy Gilbert wrestles Dory Funk Jr. to a 20-minute draw. Tommy Gilbert is Eddie Gilbert's dad, and he was also a referee, I think Memphis. And at some point in 96 in Tampa, Florida, at the annual meeting, Howard Brody replaces Steve Rickard as the president of the NWA.
What's up,
1997, the end of an era. September 10th, Lake Dallas, Texas. Fritz von Erich, former NWA president, passes away. Brain cancer. He had brain cancer.
Oh, wow.
He had pulled a gun on Kevin during that time, and he was out of his mind.
Yeah.
October 5th, St. Louis, Missouri, WWF holds an in-ring ceremony at the Kiel Center for the NWA legends, including Sam Munchnick, Lou Thez, Gene Kiniski, Jack Briscoe, Dory Funk Jr., Terry Funk, and Harley Race.
Now, this is when the NWA was brought into WWF, correct?
Possibly.
Yeah, because the Rock and Roll Express were there as heels and a few
Dan
other.
Severn was the heavyweight champion, wasn't he? He came in as a heavyweight champion.
He brought that one 10 pounds of gold, the not very good one, with him in there. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was strange to see the NWA brought into WWF. It was very weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
The end of the year, December 30th, New Haven, Connecticut, new NWA President Howard Brody and Dennis Corluzzo, billed as the Executive Vice President, are introduced during WWF's Monday Night Raw taping. They are. Jeff Jarrett defeats former World Heavyweight Champion Barry Windham to win the vacant NWA North American Heavyweight title. Of course he does.
Of course.
Because we're gonna shove all the NWA people into the bus.
Yeah.
In 98, in January, after WWF Monday Night Raw featuring the NWA's aired, on the 5th, various promoters start inquiring for the membership. They're circling over the dead animal in the road.
Mm-hmm.
Among the new members, the most notable are Danny Davis, Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Danny Davis, referee Danny Davis.
And
there was another Danny Davis. There was two Danny Davises.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, there was another one. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Burt Prentice of Music City Wrestling, Nashville, Tennessee. January 12th, Rock and Roll Express are awarded the NWA World Tag Team title and make their WWF debut on
that was so bizarre.
On February 3rd in Evansville, Indiana, for a Shotgun Saturday Night taping.
I wonder what Vince's intentions were.
Probably to bury the NWA talent, maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe could that be where he was going, hey, I'll have two brands.
Yeah.
And I'll have NWA and WWF. I mean, who knows with Vince, you know?
Maybe so. Okay, that takes us to we're still in 1998. Okay. January 28th, Pro Wrestling Organization, LLC is incorporated. The trademarks and other assets owned by the National Wrestling Alliance Incorporated, an Iowa-based nonprofit organization, are transferred to the new company headed by Howard Brody, who has served as the NWA president since 1996, 2 years. National Wrestling Alliance Incorporated would officially dissolve on January 23rd, 2001, 50 years after the incorporation. This is when the territories died officially.
Yes. All gone. Yes.
All gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See ya. October 24th, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. The NWA 50th anniversary show is held in conjunction with the annual Cauliflower Alley Club event. Dan Severn defeats Steven Regal to retain his World Heavyweight title, and the Brotherhood, Knuckles Nelson and Eric, whatever his name is,
whoever those two are,
Sabracha, win the World Tag Team title by winning a Four Corners match against the champions Border Patrol, which is Agent Carson and Agent Gunn.
Oh boy.
Tully Blanchard, Tom Pritchard.
Okay.
Team Extreme, which is Kit Carson and Chris Germany. Former World Heavyweight Champion Lou Thez was given the Iron Mike Mazursky Award by the Cauliflower Alley Club. Can't talk. All these names are messing me up. Other honorees include Severn, Harley Race, Danny Hodge, Freddie Blassie, Killer Kowalski, Dory Funk Jr., and Gordon Soley, the Dean of Professional Wrestling, by the way. And we end 1998 on December 3rd in St. Louis with Sam Munchnick passing away.
Mm-hmm.
He was also a big promoter there in St. Louis. 1999, last year of the decade. Giant Baba, former World Heavyweight Champion and NWA first Vice President, passes away in Tokyo. May 21st, McKeesport, Pennsylvania, World Heavyweight Champion Naoya Ogawa misses his title defense against Brian Anthony when his flight to Pittsburgh is...
His flight to Pittsburgh.
Johnny, do you have an alibi for that night? It's delayed due to mechanical issues.
Sorry,
people. Jim Miller Pro Wrestling Express books a match between Anthony and local wrestler Lucifer Graham, pretending to be Ogawa for the vacant World Heavyweight title. Anthony wins and is billed as the champion by PWX through the summer.
I don't know who Brian Anthony is.
I've heard that name, but I can't think who he is.
Okay. Is that the guy in the picture? No, that's Gary Steele.
That's Gary Steele.
Okay.
I guess. September 25th, Charlotte, North Carolina, the annual meeting and 51st anniversary show are held. I thought the NWA was dead by then.
Yeah, I did too.
Gary Steele goes to show what you do when you declare something dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just keeps coming back.
Like a bad rash.
Yeah, like Ghosts of Podcast Past. Gary Steele defeats the champion Naoya Ogawa and Brian Anthony, who is billed as a world champion in Pennsylvania, in a three-way match to end the dispute. Ogawa regains the title in Thomaston, Connecticut a week later. So that's Gary Steele in that picture. And then in December, Dennis Corluzzo, a New Jersey member since 1992, is removed from the NWA due to the lack of membership fee
If
payment.
you don't make your payments, you will be
Out you go.
repossessed. You'll be
Yeah.
repossessed. Come on.
That's right. That's right.
Where's my $2?
Yeah, and then then your credit rating suffers for it.
Yeah, I tell you.
So at the end of the decade, we go from Ric Flair to Naoya Ogawa, World Heavyweight Champion, World Junior Heavyweight Champions Vince Kaplik, World Light Heavyweight Champions Black Warrior. I think I've heard of him.
Was he
Your
Ultimate?
I don't know. It's somebody else.
Dingo? Was he Dingo? Okay.
No, he wasn't Dingo. No.
Okay.
The middleweight was the Great Sasuke. Judo Suwa was the world welterweight, world tag team champion, Team Extreme. North American heavyweight, Mike Rapada. I mean, we go to people whose names we recognize, people I've never heard of.
The only name I'm seeing on here I recognize is Doug Gilbert.
Yeah, I was going to say that
That's
too.
it. That's it.
North American tag team titles, New South.
This
National.
must be the beginning of when the NWA kind of like was still alive, but you didn't know where the heck it was at.
Well, you had guys like wrestlers buying up little territories here and there. And
Yeah,
their territories weren't really territories. They were just a town.
Yeah, Doug Gilbert's the only name I
Yeah,
read.
Doug Gilbert was the U.S. heavyweight champion, Canadian champions Crusher Carlson, junior heavyweight Tony Kazina, and Canadian tag team Michelle Starr and Crusher Carlson. Where's the women's champion?
Yeah. Well, it's
Where's the
probably
women's
Moolah.
champion?
You know, Moolah, I mean, even if she's dead, she still was champion.
I think she died by then, didn't she?
Well, I'm just saying, even if she's dead, she's probably still champion somewhere.
Probably so.
I mean, she was champion everywhere.
So that's the decade of the 90s. We'll go to the 2000s at another time. So thank you for
But it was interesting going through that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff we didn't realize, didn't know. I mean,
No offense, but some of them names you couldn't even pronounce.
Yeah, I apologize for slaughtering those names.
No, it's just like it's hard to pronounce their names.
I had no idea. I mean, you know, Johnny, it's the eggdom is egg dome, not eggdom, egg dome.
It's the
Egg them is that
dome.
period of time when a chicken is still a baby.
It was a hard-boiled egg dome.
I
It's
remember during my eggdom. I'm not.
The
I'm not
kingdom
gonna
of
go back.
eggdom.
I'm gonna go
Some
all
of
the
the
way
stuff,
back.
though, I mean, some of the stuff you mentioned, I remember it happening.
Yeah, I think I heard some things about some of this. I
That
mean, every
late
things are.
That late '90s NWA stuff.
But that Shane Douglas promo was
that was
gold.
that was famous.
Yeah, yeah.
He just dumped. Said, no, not this title. This is my title. A ZCW title.
And we ended that just enough in time for the second hour to begin. So. Downhill slide to the weekend, guys.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, let me. I'm trying to get. Okay,
I know
there's-
you're still thinking about eggdom.
No, I'm looking at the comments. Guys, cut it out. I'm not putting those comments.
Cut it out.
Okay, Gibby says there's a street in Tokyo called "Take a Shit Up for Real."
I want
Can
to
anybody
see
verify
that.
this? Can anybody verify this?
I want the verification on that.
Oh, Tyler.
I want the T-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey
Take
Tyler,
your shit away. Take your shit away.
I bet there's a street full of porta potties.
take a shit. Oh my god.
That sounds like a
Second-
plumbing company.
Okay, Gianni, who's the apparently the authority on a lot of stuff. Dennis Corluzzo. He says
You talking about the guy from
Dennis Corluzzo was a-
Pittsburgh where they missed the flight?
Yeah,
Gianni was eating pizza with him that night at Pizza Hut
apparently so.
He spoke.
when they had to sit down. Where you can sit down and eat.
Okay.
What's up, Chris?
Hey Chris,
Yeah, Dawn dish soap and warm water, and then
Mhm.
buff it out with a
that take a whole lot. Don, yeah, warm
microfiber
water.
Yes. Do not use car
Microfiber
polish.
cloth.
Do not use car
Yep.
polish.
And don't
That's what
use a
Kim-
car buffer.
Ammonia-free Windex. Although some people say you can't use that
Yeah.
either.
Got to be ammonia free.
Yeah, it did skip that platinum. I think there's a lot of stuff that got skipped.
Yeah, they did. Like I said, they did nothing about the 1994 title brought in. Nothing. Word.
Yeah.
Or Ron Simmons winning that title. I mean,
Oh, Scott.
Do you remember when
Scott.
they started the gimmick with Dan Severance and they were bringing other guys from the UFC over? I believe they brought, who else was it that Dan Fort? What's his name?
hey, Jason.
Oh, he was NWA champion too.
Yeah, he was like bullhead.
No, he had that crew cut.
Okay.
Had the flat nose, like he'd been punched in the nose several times.
Yeah.
But when they brought NWA to WWF, that was the most bizarre, stupidest thing. I mean, Vince, it's like,
But
Vince,
you- but-
hey, I'm in charge of the NWA now.
But you got to say one thing. All those companies' belts were shown on WWF TV.
True.
Yeah, get some exposure.
And you don't see that anymore. Only place
no.
you see that is AEW or
AEW,
New Japan.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bad boy Brian Anthony.
I've heard the
Also,
name. I just can't place him.
Miller is still an owner to this day. Okay.
Nice.
Kaplak.
Kaplik.
I don't think like plaque. You know. Okay.
That was Affleck's brother.
Okay.
Does he get East Asian name long?
I get them Wong all the time.
I do too. Oh man, they all sound like a Ricochet to me.
It reminds me of that joke I told you guys.
Okay.
Something
you
Wong.
get some young hung guy
Something Wong, yeah.
gets the Wang Wong.
Yes, Chris. So Dawn dish soap and warm water. Yes.
Yes.
Can't go wrong.
Apparently, he didn't believe it. Believe platinum. Actually, that was Kevin's Davenport's suggestion was Dawn dish soap because
Mhm.
it'll take oil off birds. It'll take any type of oils and grease and it won't harm the plates.
Now you know I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
Google that if there is a street name
Bobby,
over
Bobby.
there.
Bobby's home.
Bobby,
Call her up. Call her up.
welcome home,
Okay.
Bobby.
Hang on.
1999.
Okay, so since we're at the top of the hour, I just want to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt Releathering. I just completed a couple of releathers and started a couple more. And by, as soon as I find it, Unique Championship Belts. So be sure you give them a look. I think you'll do yourself a service by contacting them. And
Mhm.
they do beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work. I've got several belts behind me that have been done by Unique. So
Mhm.
on my leather. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't steer you wrong. You've invested a lot of money in your belts. We're not going to steer you to something that's going to ruin them, like car polish.
Yeah, just
Don't use
turtle
car
wax.
polish. Do not use car polish. It doesn't matter what people tell you. Car polish over time will ruin your plates. Because you know how car polish works?
What's up, Brian?
Love you, domineering.
It strips the.
It's an
you know,
abrasive. It's an abrasive.
Yeah. The first thing it does, it takes the clear coat off the plates. I would imagine.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yes. Car polish is designed as an abrasive because when you get that dead paint on top of your car, it polishes off, it scrapes off that upper level.
It removes the
upper
dead
layer.
part to get the good part down
Yes,
below.
Exactly. So do not put don't put car polish on your plates. You have guys out there, and guys I know, guys I respect, that tell you they've never had a problem yet, but they will. I guarantee you. And then you buff it out once you put it on, rinse it off, and then microfiber cloth. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like those ring used belts, then that's the look you're going for.
Yeah. Or if you're trying to get a Brasso look to your belt.
I use Windex
just
with
say-
vinegar myself.
Did Johnny
Only
just
because
say
I'm
dry?
lazy. I don't want to spend the time doing it. I just spray it on and wipe it off. But if I had more time, I'd do the dishwashing.
So Johnny, you're saying we
Or-
should dry our belt?
Or you know it works good. The eyeglass, that little cloth you get for your eyeglasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
work.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
call
lots
those
of
buffing
safe
cloths.
ways
I
to
got
do it.
one from A&J's Belts, which by the way I'm wearing their shirt.
Yeah, the
There's
buffing
lots of
cloths,
safe-
they work.
Yes.
Lots of easy, safe ways to clean your
Yes.
belt.
But don't use car polish. I don't care what people tell you. And there's some people that are very prominent in the hobby that tell you use car polish. Do not use car polish.
And if it's going to strip a car paint, it's going to strip your paint off your belt too.
What's good? Would you put car polish on your gold rings? No.
Mm.
It's an abrasive. That's how it works. It's an abrasive.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's common sense, people. I just told you, Chris. You should get Dawn dishwashing liquid and mix it with water and just buff your plates with it. Dry it off with a microfiber towel. It's easy. Yeah, Brasso. Don't use Brasso either.
Chris, if you contact Gianni, he could give you step by step on how to do that. Gianni's belts get worse treatment. Can you put that back up? I didn't read. Oh, what do you say? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
I heard they get spit shine.
Yeah, spit shine, something like that.
Big time spit.
I didn't think she spit. Battery acid,
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
cheese doodles.
Cheese doodles.
Hey, whatever,
Yeah.
Safer than turtle wax.
Yep. Good pressure wash them
Gianni.
and make them nice and clean.
Gianni Martello is who you want to contact.
I'll be
Okay.
honest with you. I don't clean my belts until it's time to do the Psycho Tuesday belt and the World Heavyweight Wednesday belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then
If
I
I'm
clean one and
honest,
take a picture of it. Or
I
belts
think
of the week.
maybe once a year, I'll pull my belts out one by one and clean them and put them back in because I clean the
Speaking of
cabinets and
Psycho
stuff.
Tuesday, do we have an update on if he found the paperwork, Mark?
Oh,
We haven't heard from
Rhodes?
him. I just wonder if he found the paperwork.
I don't know. Kevin
There he
Rhodes?
is. Okay, he's
I
still
mean,
looking.
Kevin
He's
Hudson.
still-
Kevin Hudson? Yeah, Kevin Hudson.
Yeah, Kevin Hudson. Yeah, Rock.
Yeah,
Rock
he
brother.
still has not provided the paperwork that I asked for a while back. And when I asked him, he just kind of gave me this look.
Ugh.
And he didn't
Does
appreciate
anybody
he didn't appreciate my asking that question.
does anybody got a new belt day coming?
Not too
Still
far
waiting,
away.
18 months in.
I'm close to maybe getting one. We'll see.
Well, I got 2 sets of plates that are being restoned, and I have 2 belts on the way. I got a big green, and then I'll have a yellow icy.
There you go.
There you go.
Sounds good, Richard.
I did get an update from Classic Shields last week.
It was just the one picture, correct?
I got
Like
a close-up
of the
picture.
corner. It was like the corner, supposedly the corner of your plate, right?
What they said, that plate, the NWA Dome Globe plates from Classic Shields is just like the original. It's just one flat gold plate, and everything on it is not etched. It's just really pieces that are screwed on from the back.
Mhm.
Bullshit.
So-
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree, Richard. Jason. Yeah.
Hold on. I got to scroll way down. I put way too many.
A
graphics.
bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
I love that.
The kid is so cute. He's telling the truth, you know?
Okay.
I like the funkin' towel to clean it up after.
Yeah.
There you go.
Guys, let's try to keep it. We have children watch this show. I think we put their comments up here.
Johnny still thinks that used to be my towel.
Jason's getting a kick out of this. What were we talking? Oh! The relief pieces have been plated and polished, and what they said that is
Okay.
all that's left is to polish the plate. So
But no
We'll
arrival date, pending arrival date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
So I will hold comment until I receive my plates. So
I
it
agree,
sounds
Brian.
like it's getting closer.
BA, I totally agree.
Like I said, I can't wait to see the way the big green comes out. Andy, after
Mhm.
seeing yours,
I'm
Mhm.
actually see it myself.
I've
Yeah,
always wanted that belt.
I think you'll be very happy. I love mine. I love mine.
I wouldn't mind owning that belt, but I just don't have the room for it, so I probably won't get it.
I'm gonna try and get the majority of the belts that Hogan held.
Mm-hmm.
and I want
Mark,
to
I
put
see
it on
plenty. I
one
see plenty
side.
of wall behind you, Mark, for belts to hang. You know.
That
You think
yeah,
the
there's
wife might disagree with that?
management says no.
Management says no. To be
Can't
honest,
imagine
I
why.
gotta rearrange my room. I got so much stuff laying around. I'm in this like little corner. It looks like I got a big room here.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna re-leather these plates myself, and I'm gonna try to do a similar leather cut with what was on the original that Ric Flair had, which
Mhm.
means the lacing will be behind the top of the main plate, and it kind of depends on where the bolts are. If they're too close to the edge, I won't be able to do it because what I do when I lace is I punch the strap for the slots for the lacing to go through. Then I put the plates on, then I put the backing on, and I have to go back and repunch the backing. And if the plates are in the way, I can't do that.
And
Now,
when it's all said and done, that will be the belt of your collection.
yeah, it will. That's one we'll be buried with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, I keep it clean. One more thing I want to remind everybody of is if you're watching us on Facebook, and most of you have been watching from the beginning, you already know this, but please click on the StreamYard link and click on the link that allows your name to pop up on the screen because we love to talk to people, not Facebook users. But if you prefer not to do
Like
that,
who's out there and talk to you instead of just Facebook user.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, because there's a lot of Facebook users. They're all
or F, or say or say FU. You know, it's
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
user.
yeah, yeah. If you choose not to do that, you can go to YouTube and go to the Wide World of Belts channel and look up the current Spanning the Globe stream. It's live right now because we're broadcasting live on YouTube. If you're doing that, that
Mhm.
is made possible by a partnership with StreamYard or on the StreamYard subscription with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. And the Bumgardner and Jake Keel do that podcast. And I think they do a pre-recorded podcast mostly, and they do a great job. They also have a Patreon option on there if you want to do that. So.
Yep.
And they also have a merch store. They're on. You can find them on Facebook. So be sure you
Mhm.
check them out. These are the guys right here. Where are they at? This is them on their podcast.
There they are.
Jake on the left and Landon on the right. They're both new fathers this year.
Yep.
Congratulations, you guys.
Happens to the best of us.
And Jake is also a wrestling manager.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah, Kenzer Kiel.
So be sure you check those guys out. They're on the same StreamYard subscription. So we appreciate
I heard he
that.
likes to go to the beach a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Steven?
What's up, Steven?
Hey, Steven.
Yeah, that's right. It was WWF. Triple WF, wasn't it?
I think the Big Green was the first one that had World Wrestling Federation, not Worldwide Wrestling.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that belt's got some history behind it. That's another
Mhm.
reason.
Oh, I'd be happy to push them if they just give me my plates.
If they would just, all they had to do was communicate. That's
Yeah.
all. Just communicate.
Classic Shields, I'll be the first to push your belts if you just give me my plates. So let's put a rush on that, can we?
Yeah.
We're at 20 months now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
We have to
glad
get
when you
those.
get those, Mark.
uh
As I'm sure you will too.
oh yeah. Very happy. Very happy.
You know?
These are the plates in question, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, and they do fantastic work. I mean,
Yeah,
They
these are
do.
the
There's
best
no
sets
doubt.
of these plates I've ever seen. They
There's
make
no
the most
doubt they're
accurate.
Nice work. It's just their communications are terrible.
And they make them exactly like the originals made. All those relief
Mhm.
pieces, or all those etched looking things on the main plate are all
Mhm.
relief pieces. Each one of those little squiggly things is bolted on
Mm-hmm.
flat plate. Even the dome is bolted on. Those black onyx pieces are bolted on. Uh, I think even the world's heavyweight champion banner is bolted on.
now are those stones or are those just rivets?
I think they're stones. But they're beautiful plates. And I had the option of getting either dull or shiny plates. I picked the shiny because I like shiny.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
Oh, and it has an option for a nameplate? No.
I think so. I don't know. I didn't ask about that. I don't care because I really didn't want a nameplate on it because the original didn't have one except for Jack Briscoe. Once he
Mhm.
lost title, that nameplate went away.
Yeah.
So, coming up in December, I think it's December 22nd. They're finally releasing that movie about the Von Erichs called The Iron Claw, and they released a not screenshot, but I guess a promotional shot from the movie.
Yeah, cast photo.
Yeah, the cast photo. From the left, you have David Von Erich in the football jersey, and I thought they did a decent job casting him.
Mhm.
Then you have Kevin Von Erich, which is what's that kid's name? Zac
Zac
Efron.
Efron.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, yeah.
Yeah, and the guy sitting on the fence next to him to the right with the headlock on is Kerry
That's
Von
the one
Erich.
that I've questioned. He's not near the size of Carrie.
Well, not many people are that can act.
I mean, but look, doesn't he looks short, doesn't he? I mean, to be playing Carrie,
It's hard to tell. Well, Kerry really wasn't that tall.
he was
I
at
don't think
least
he's
6
really
foot,
that
wasn't he?
tall.
Wasn't he at least 6 foot?
I can't remember.
This
was
guy's
average
not
height.
6 foot.
David was taller. David was the tallest of
Oh,
them.
David was the tallest of all the
Yeah.
boys, wasn't
Yeah, but I think Kerry and Kevin were about the same height.
he? Okay.
I could be wrong about that, but I think they were.
We're still trying to
wanna
figure out
see-
We're still trying to figure out who the guy in the dark shirt is. That
Yeah,
Mike?
this got the headlock on. It could be Mike. It
I
could be
don't
Lance.
recognize him. I'm waiting to see MJF's character.
When
Yeah,
they released this picture,
Lance.
they just named the three Von Erichs in the back. They didn't name the one in the headlock. So I don't know who that. It could be somebody like the director or something. I don't know. But that's coming to theaters December 22nd. So be sure you look
I'm
out your local theater.
very much looking
listings.
forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, and I hope it's not disappointing.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hope for the best.
Hope for the best. What else is going
Wow.
on? I was going to talk about the Dark Side of the Ring episode with Abdullah the Butcher.
Mm.
I don't have Vice
Yeah,
TV,
Yeah.
so I don't get. Is it Vice TV or A&E?
You can catch it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's where I watch it. I have to
Yeah.
wait till the episode
Where
comes out.
I'm watching them because I don't have
Vice
Vice,
TV. You
okay.
can catch it on YouTube also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every episode's on YouTube. Oh boy. Okay, Platinum.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward 5-2. Oh,
But I'm
man,
bummed.
okay. Yeah.
Some of the stuff that Abdullah did was just crazy.
Well, I can
I mean-
tell you, I'm pretty well convinced that he has no money because
Yeah, I watched that episode today, guys.
I saw him at the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame back in 2018, and I had paid
Mhm.
$45 or $50 for a ticket to go through a line. I had all these wrestlers that were there behind
I
tables.
remember
and
that.
For the $45 fee, you got a picture with them and you got an autograph. So when I got to him,
He charged you, didn't he?
he charged me. He said that'll be $10.
That's
And I knew, but I wouldn't have paid $10 because I wanted his autograph. And
Yeah.
so I took a picture, and he was in a wheelchair behind the table.
Mhm.
So I stood there. No, somebody else held the camera up, and I'm leaning back against the table. And he's kind of back behind me, holding in the wheelchair, holding up his autograph on the back of a poster. I had two posters. I had one poster of that event. I got everybody else's autograph on. His is only on the one.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of glad I did that now because he screwed me out of $10, which I paid anyway.
Yeah.
And they find the people that were running that caught on to what he's doing, told me he had to quit doing that. So I'm
He's
pretty
pulling
sure
a-
if he's hustling people for $10, he's not loaded.
He was pulling a Virgil.
Yeah, he is Paul Virgil. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but people pay the $10 for his autograph. They don't pay that for Virgil's.
I gotta watch that one.
Somebody's coming home, I guess.
Gianni.
I think somebody's home. All guns out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
BA, come on, man.
But I know he's in bad physical shape. He was in a wheelchair back in 2018, and he has
Oh,
a
yeah.
caretaker. He has a caretaker. Like,
The thing that got me is when they said that he was sent the court papers that he didn't open because he knew he couldn't read them. But then Mick Foley said, "Well, when we went out to eat at restaurants, he had no problem reading the menus."
well, a
mean-
lot of times the menus have pictures of the food.
Well, but Mick Foley seemed to be a bit non-believing.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
He was on the road with him, right? And
Now,
left.
Mick Foley, I disagree with his politics, but he's an intelligent guy. He's
Yeah.
not dumb.
He is. He is.
Now, I can say this: after the matches at the Hall of Fame that night, we all went to Denny's afterward, and I sat 15 feet from Abdullah the Butcher. I didn't see him look at the menu. I did see him eat,
Mhm.
but I think I did see him look at the menu. But I didn't think nothing of it. We were all looking at menus, so I don't know.
And supposedly
know-
his two restaurants in Georgia are closed now. So
Yeah.
who knows?
I do know that Denny's menus have pictures of the food on the menus, so
Mhm.
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just in awe of the fact I was sitting 15 feet having dinner over by Abdullah the Butcher. I thought it was kind of cool. even though I'm not a fan. I'm just not.
Did when he tried to charge you for anything else, did he slide the credit card so his touch
Yeah.
on his
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they're so deep.
Well, he hustled me. I willingly paid it because I wasn't gonna get an autograph otherwise, but I went and paid it.
Yeah. And then didn't he take a picture where he didn't look that
I'm sorry,
thrilled
I
in
was
the
wa-
picture? Did he, Mark?
What? What's that?
You got a picture with him. He didn't look too thrilled in the picture. He's like, you
He
could tell
didn't even look at the camera. He was looking to
Yeah.
the side.
He was just counting the seconds till it was over.
I wonder if I still had that picture in my.
Because you
laptop.
showed that to us. I remember that.
Yeah, he
Oh,
wasn't even
thanks,
looking at the
Andy.
It's
camera.
like, give me my $10 and go down the road.
Thanks for the participation.
So anyway, it was a sad episode. I want to feel sorry for the guy.
What's
Sorry.
up, Frank?
Oh, Frank. I'm sorry to inform those who claim the hobby is dead or are trying to convince you the hobby is dead, but the hobby is very much alive, and I got
Still
proof of that.
around, guys. It's still
I got-
around.
I got proof of that. Hang on, let's find it. Where'd it go? I'll find it here a second. Did I delete it?
It never left.
Yeah, it never left.
Yeah, the
Oh, here it
hobby's
is.
still alive.
The hobby's still alive. Here's proof.
Clear.
It's storming over here. It's like thundering over here.
So, anyway, yeah, there are people trying to convince you that the hobby is dead. What they fail to mention is all these people that are in the built groups that watch the podcast apparently didn't get the memo. So, oh, good old Brian Allen. By the way, Brian Allen does a great Dusty impression.
Oh, he does
geez.
the best.
He
Dusty.
does.
He does. He's got music in the background. BA is the best.
He hasn't done that in a while, but he would send me us private messages doing the Dusty impression. He
Hint,
would
hint,
do it,
BA. Hint, hint.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
it's great.
Hey, Carl.
What's up, CJ?
Oh, Carl, I'll have you join us.
Oh, Gianni.
He doesn't collect them anymore.
Bull. He calls the funeral
He's
home.
starting to collect
right?
towels now.
He calls the funeral.
By the way, people trying to convince you that the hobby's dead are still doing a live belt unboxing, so that should tell you something right there.
What does that tell you?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the hobby's dead except for those who are collecting. But is it collecting a hobby? Isn't it the whole point of a hobby is to collect things?
I believe so.
I mean, painting's a hobby, collecting stamps and coins are a hobby, collecting belts is a hobby.
Per cards.
Having sex with a different partner every night can't be a hobby, I guess.
Woo!
Well, it's all how you look at it.
Oh, all right. Looking forward to that.
Thank you, BA.
Platinum, you need to get on a subscription list.
Hey, guys.
1-800-9898. What is it? The 989-9900?
Something like that.
All I got to say is, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, my. Hold on.
Is
Hold
that-
that.
Is that Velvet Sky?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Oh my! I like
Oh,
nice bullets.
nice bullets. Yeah. Nice
Wow.
bandoliers there. Yeah.
He's very healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't she
It's her,
she
was dating Bully Ray, right?
yeah, Bully Ray, yeah. Bully Ray.
Yeah, they were engaged.
I think they had a
falling out.
I think they had a falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She should have been called Major Guns.
What's the name of your group, Carl?
Awesome.
I think he was telling me about this in PM and
Okay.
small group. So let's help build Carl's group up.
Yeah, what's the
Uh,
name, Carl?
Yeah, what's the name of the group, Carl? Make sure we put that up there for you. So
Hi,
he
can I
want
speak
to
to
see,
the Iron
if it's really 12 inches.
Sheik? Is this Mrs. Iron Sheik? Can you get me one
Was his
card?
iron really chic?
I just need one card, please. Just one card.
Every time I think of Gianni and those prayer cards, I think of George Costanza trying to get the death certificate so he get the flight for free. Okay, Northern Michigan Wrestling and Promotions. So if you
Okay.
find that group on Facebook, please join it and let's build.
Yeah,
that group
check him
up.
out. Show him some love.
There you
let's
go.
help. Let's help some
Enough-
other belt groups get built up
Enough
here
love
since-
for everybody.
Yeah. So show them how dead the wrestling hobby or the belt hobby really is.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There you go.
Very nice. Are you going to do a podcast? Why not?
Hey, the more the merrier.
The Shiki baby. You're welcome, Carl.
You're welcome.
Very welcome.
No problem.
Thank you for watching, by the way.
Thank you for watching. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to do a podcast. I think he's asking me about podcast equipment too. It doesn't
Okay.
take much to get a podcast. This microphone cost me like $15 or $20 on Amazon. I got this camera, which cost me a little bit more, I think 50 or 60.
Well, you
Thanks
can
to
get
Johnny,
you
but-
can get a podcast starter kit, man, on Amazon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things can be done economically. You just gotta be careful how you spend.
Start small and go big.
Yeah.
You know.
I've got a better camera. You don't have to have a
Mhm.
great camera; you just have to be seen.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
the Bam Bam Bigelow episode of
Nice.
Dark Side of the Ring came out a couple days ago. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that in the morning.
I haven't
I
seen
watched
it yet.
that.
I've heard it's
I
very
watched that.
sad.
I watched it Tuesday, and I won't spoil anything, but I'll just say you meet the kids, and by the time you feel bad for the kids. That's all. I mean, it's
Keep Kleenex handy.
and he died at so young at 45.
Not the way that Gianni keeps Kleenex handy, but you know, just keep it handy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Handy is a key word.
Not going there.
Appreciate that, Carl. Appreciate that.
No problem.
If
brother.
you don't
Yeah.
mind, in fact, I'll get with you on PM. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind promoting the podcast in your group. If you don't mind that.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us, Platinum. We'll see you next week.
Take care, Platinum. Have a good one,
Have a
buddy.
good night, Platinum.
And there are a lot of people that are not fans of the Dark Side of the Ring episodes. I think I can't remember. One of them was a professional wrestler who was really outspoken against him. 'Cause
What's up, Michael?
They paint these wrestlers in a bad light. And I don't think they're trying to do a disservice to these people. I think they're just trying to show, hey, this wrestling business isn't all, sunshine and rainbows. It's,
Yeah.
there
Well,
is
it's like the name says. It's the dark
The
side
dark
of the
side.
ring.
Yeah.
It's showing you the stuff that you don't see. You know.
Mhm.
oh, Michael. My
Hey,
cousin.
Michael.
That's my cousin.
What's up,
I mean,
Michael?
some of the things that they've said on these episodes, I didn't even realize half of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Jake the Snake. Wasn't Jake the Snake one of the Dark Side? No,
Yeah.
it was Grizzly Smith. Grizzly Smith.
Oh, that
Was
was
it-
a heavy one. After you
Yeah.
hear about all about Jake's father, I mean, that was terrible.
Yeah, it was
That was-
terrible.
Beyond belief.
Yeah, I think we need to see this kind of stuff because
Yeah.
I don't, but I do. I mean, I don't because it kind of you go back to your childhood and think, man, I didn't know what was going on. It kind of ruins your childhood. But
Yep.
at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of need to know what drives these people, and what really
It
happens.
ties the loose ends together of what you
Exactly.
hear
I mean,
about people.
come
you
on,
know?
You
some
get the
of
full
us-
you get the full picture.
Some of us actually thought that Kane and the Undertaker were really brothers.
Yeah.
When we were kids. I
Mhm.
mean, you know.
Well, here's what's. I mean, you get a complete picture of this, and you kind of understand now why they were the way they were. But one common thread among all these is their love of the business. They all had a love for the business,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they would
Mhm.
go above and beyond, even to the detriment of their own bodies, to make us fans happy.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's the takeaway I get from them. So
Exactly.
Mhm.
he was straight. Yes, he was.
Very
He
very
was.
much a loving husband and father.
Yeah.
He loved his kids.
Oh yeah. Well, he
Oh,
was
Ethan.
a different. They said he was a different guy when he was with his family. He was totally
Yeah.
different.
And they also said that about Bam Bam.
Well-
But yeah, they are tragic. That's why they show them.
But that's why it's
tragedy
called
sells.
Dark Side of the
What's
Ring.
up, Ethan?
Tragedy sells, but it's interesting to see the dynamic here. We don't just see the
I mean-
good stuff. We're going to see the back. I mean, you kind of understand what made these people what they are, the good and the
Yeah.
bad. So
Look at
Yeah.
the Road Warriors episode
yeah,
when they did the Road
Well,
Warriors.
the Chris Candido episode. There was
Yep.
a lot I didn't know about.
That
Chris
one was sad.
Candido.
That one
Yep.
was
Yeah.
sad. It was depressing. I haven't seen
That
them all,
was.
but I saw that one.
I mean, he had the blood clot and he got on that plane, and that's what killed him. They say, you don't get on a plane,
Not after surgery. Yeah,
Not after
not after
surgery.
surgery.
Or
blood
after
clot.
Yeah.
or after scuba diving, you have to wait so long
And-
after scuba diving.
and it
Yep.
cost him his life. I mean,
This is the simplest of things.
because
Um,
he wanted to get back in the ring so bad.
yeah.
I mean, look
There's-
at him. honestly, if he didn't pass away and he was able to heal correctly,
He's still
I
going
could have
today.
seen him. He could have
Yeah.
held some major titles.
Who knows what greatness he could have went on to?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I
Well-
mean, Tammy screwed up a lot of it, Sonny, but
She was
wants
going to be a
to follow
doctor, wasn't she?
himself.
Didn't she want to be a doctor or go to medical school or something?
I think it was something medical, yeah.
Then she got a taste of the limelight.
But her biggest problem is she was putting herself ahead of everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
And then she got hooked on the booger sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a shame.
It is. It is. And there's one more episode to air before the season's over, right?
Yeah, it's WWF. What is it? Something. What was that, Richard? We were talking about the other night, weren't we? Something about WWF. Johnny's out there. I'm sure Johnny knows. Johnny, what was that? I can't remember what it was.
Don't bail on us now.
Yeah,
We're having a senior moment.
happens to the best of us.
Well, I'm gonna have a senior moment. I don't keep up with it.
They did have a Rich and Famous show with Hulk Hogan.
Did they?
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I have it recorded.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
It was like the
Robin
bad
Leach.
stuff. What happened with people with money? And Hulk Hogan was one of the
With
episodes.
Robin Leach. Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Oh my God, this house is so big. Even the animals say, "Who the hell are you?"
One of the. Oh, here we go.
Thank you, Brian, for watching. Take care.
When did this? Was it this year? Where
Looking
was
forward to
the,
that Dusty promo. So
Yes, definitely, BA. Definitely. Where was the one that was it Dark Side where they had, or where was it? There was an episode of Ric Flair where he was talking about the death of Reed. Was that Dark Side or was that somewhere else? I can't remember. It was so
that was a
sad.
30 for 30. It was a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so sad with Reed. And Reed just
I
kept
liked
doing
when
the
they
drugs.
did that. They did that on what was it on? It was on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
When they did the
Yeah.
30 for 30. I
It was
think they
just
should
so
do
sad.
more of those.
He's the only wrestler I've seen on the 30 for 30
And
series.
Reed was beyond. Even Rick said he just had a feeling when he was going to that hotel room that he just kept getting worse, and there's nothing Rick could do, anybody could do, and just it was so sad.
I mean, when they interviewed Charlotte about it, I felt it when she was like, you could feel the emotion coming out of her.
He's the reason that she's what she is. Because she does everything in his memory for Reed.
She's completing his dream.
Yes,
That was
Yes,
his
she-
dream, and she had other plans, but when he died, she's
Now, whatever
fulfilling his dream.
happened or whatever became of David Flair,
He
I don't
he
know
just
what he's
like
doing.
disappeared.
He's
and when
married.
when he kept getting titles in WCW, and I was like, what are they doing with him? He had no talent. Honestly, he was just a flair, but he had no talent in the ring.
No,
I don't
think he had a desire for it.
He was U.S. champion and a couple. I think he might have been a
Wasn't
tag
he
champion.
with he was with Daphne and Crowbar, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was,
Okay.
Yeah, I forget the name of their
And
little
then
group.
that was
they
the
had.
last time you seen of him.
Probably.
I'm kind of enjoying the Judgment Day thing. I mean, it's not simply because it's not just, and I like the Bloodline, but I mean, everything's so Bloodline. That's it. But it's nice to have another group.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the new member come in whenever they do that introduce.
Well,
what she
it's going to
said.
be the guy that Finn trained and was in NXT. I forget his
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
because supposedly Damien's going to turn face at some point, and who
Well,
knows?
either him or Finn is going to get the title, and that's how they're going to turn against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is what I hate about that angle is they're telegraphing it. We kind of see it coming.
Yeah.
But I
And
can
that
tell
sucks when
you,
pretty much can tell what's going to happen.
Seth Rollins has been fighting through injuries,
Mhm.
so I don't know how long his run's going to be.
Is there a more annoying entrance than Seth Rollins? The music.
He's over though. He's over though.
I know.
I
but
hate
it's so
it.
I mean,
He's over,
and
though.
Becky.
I mean-
what happened to Becky Lynch? I mean,
Ugh.
ever since she was a heel, which was the stupidest thing she ever did, she has just been nothing.
The man gimmick
perfect.
was the best gimmick she had.
Mm-hmm.
Believe
I
it
didn't
or
like
not.
that one either, but I like it better than I like this one.
I just don't like it when she comes out with the peekaboo glasses,
And would somebody please take her to McDonald's?
right? Somebody get her a McChicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's like skin and bones. Get her some food, please.
I thought that was
Yeah,
kayfabe.
David. I thought that was
kayfabe.
kayfabe as well.
Okay.
Kind of like Dom and Rhea.
I
Yeah.
used to refer to her as Stacy's Keebler.
Yeah. There you go.
No.
There you go. Stranger things have
You
happened.
never know. Yeah, right.
I mean, if China could be Intercontinental Champion, why not?
Yeah, like
Anything
I said,
possible.
I can see Seth Rollins' reign coming up, probably before, maybe after SummerSlam or at SummerSlam.
Well, the thing is, they're talking about they want Roman to go even further. So I'm
Oh,
thinking
come
we
on.
could see the belt that Cody gets is Seth's belt because they don't want to take that. They want to keep
Seth
Roman
Rollins.
going and going.
Yeah.
But they got to remember, if they're trying to make him the all-time best, it's a long road to Bruno's record. It's a long years. You're talking years away. And
Yeah, but I can see Cody getting the belt.
off Roman or
I
Seth.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Roman, but I'd like to see the title change. And let's have him come out with one belt. We don't need 3 different belts.
Yeah, how many more belts?
No.
I mean,
No.
and the current one they got is ugly as can be. Okay, I mean, I mean,
you phase out the titles.
Seth gets a beautiful, very well done belt, and then Roman looks like it's a mess. I don't like it at all.
The new belt?
Oh no, he's talking about Bruno, Roman passing Bruno.
Believe it-
That's what I said, Gianni. Because
Believe
it's
it or
years.
not, the new belt is kind of
Growing
wearing
on
on me. I'm starting to get used to it.
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
people
growing
are
on me.
debating on
Compared to
what
the
that.
older ones.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Well,
It's
a
the
lot of people were
same.
debating on what that base plate was made out of, and the debate was settled yesterday when Tim Vick had taken his belt apart. It's a metal plate. It's not a leather piece.
Oh,
It's a-
behind the center plates, it's
Yes.
metal, huh? Wow, that's
metal,
not
yeah.
leather. Okay.
Nope.
I just don't
Yep,
like.
it's a
I just
solid
think
metal
the
plate.
dark
Yep.
stones make it very unattractive.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see
I
why
think-
they did it.
I think the goal was supposed to make those black stones pop, and I don't think it worked out that way.
I just wish they didn't do the same cookie cutter. It's like they
Yeah.
had their chance. And they blew it.
I do like the AI version of a WWE title that's floating around. I don't know if you guys
I saw
seen
that.
I
It's
saw it.
better. It's better.
I would like to see the words on it though. There's no words, and I know it was AI, but I would like to see
Yeah.
the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the logo, the W, a little bit smaller, and then
Mhm.
do more stuff in the background.
I thought you left. I thought you left.
Right? I agree, Brian.
I agree, BA.
I
do.
agree. I
too.
agree.
It'll be another W belt.
Yeah.
By the way, my grandson wants a network logo belt, and I found one on Amazon for like $101. So let me order that for him when I get the money.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you have to go commemorative or is it metal?
Nice.
No, it's all metal.
Good. Good for him. That's great.
I don't remember if it's see if it's a WWE shop.
Passing the title on.
I think the shops do have kids' belt sizes, but they're it's way more.
They don't have a
expensive.
network logo. I looked.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let me find it here. It's on my list. But he was admiring the Dome Globe I was re-leathering the other day, and I was lacing it. And he said, "That's lacing nice." I said, "You want a belt like this? Well, I want one with the 2 W's on it." It's okay. So I pulled it up. and
Maybe a Dome Globes in his future, Grandpa.
he don't want one. So
Oh,
he pointed this one right here, that right there. He said, "I want that one."
even knowing how much you love the Dome Globe, he still doesn't.
He
discover
doesn't.
that-
He doesn't identify with it. He identifies
Never
with
know.
the.
Not yet, anyway, Mark. Not yet,
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, I'll give him a
Jason
family
says you better
discount.
not
I'll give
charge
him a
him for
family
a
discount.
re-leather.
Well,
He gets the Papa discount.
yeah, he gets
There
a papa
you go.
discount like hugs and kisses all evening. So
There you go.
he's very affectionate. So
Mm.
oh, Hannibal. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hannibal kind of carries a grudge there, and I don't. In one way, I don't blame him on the Abdullah thing. It did ruin his career, but he's going out stabbing referees, so he don't have a whole lot of room to talk.
Yeah, did
I-
you see that ref's head? Jeez.
Yeah,
And he kept working on him, and
Yeah.
it seemed like it took forever. He kept. Yeah, that was
I mean, poke him once, but you see him poke him like multiple times, and they shaved
about
his
100
head so you
he
see all
poked him
the.
about 100 times.
Jesus.
It looked like
There,
he just kept
JC gave me a
going and
discount
going.
code for that relay for
And
my
they kept saying,
grandsons.
"Oh, this referee, he pre-approved this." It's like,
Free 99.
That's the discount code for my grandson. But my son wanted the this network logo too. His is over there on the other end.
mhm.
It's $101. It's WWE Authentic Wear on Amazon.
Okay, there
I
you
don't know if
go.
it's WWE Shop or what.
I think if
This is it right here.
Yeah. I ever wanted my network logo laced,
Looks
it
nice.
would be the heavyweight championship.
Ugh.
Do it with the black leather and then gold lacing.
You have what?
That would be pretty cool.
That's kind of ominous.
He's got one for him.
He does, yeah. Oh yeah, I think you better worry about the one that's waiting for you when you get. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jason said you should have him do an unboxing. That'd be cool.
Unboxings are good.
Yeah, have Raylan do his first unboxing of his
Yeah, I
first
agree.
belt.
I
That'd be
agree.
awesome.
Gotta do it on the show.
He don't want to be on the.
He don't want to open his belt on the
Yeah,
show.
welcoming him to the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least, okay, if he doesn't come on the show, at least you could videotape and then put it on the show, Mark.
Well, maybe.
You know.
I got a video of my son unboxing
just to see his reaction.
I think I still have that one.
Yeah, that'd be neat, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna order this for him when I get the money. So anyway, so we'll introduce a new member to the dying hobby.
This dying hobby, I tell you.
Yeah, the dying hobby.
We'll talk, Gianni. But I already got this one in my cart. So, oh, what else is
We
going?
already got it unlocked, Gianni.
We got 14 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
An update to the altercation we had last week on the show with Curtis Thompson. He's apparently stalking my TikTok, which I don't use. I don't use TikTok. I just happen to notice Richard sends me videos, which they're pretty funny. But I just noticed
I only send you the good ones.
Yeah. So it was 104 in Oklahoma today.
We're in the 90s here in Ohio.
Yep.
Oh, I love Brian Regan.
We're in the triple digits. The
Chicken
water
musket.
temperature, the ocean water temperature is at 100 degrees.
Wow.
That's bad. That's been all over the news down here.
Oh wow.
Okay, the final episode of Dark Side of the Ring is going to be Bash at the Beach 2000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a couple of comments earlier, Gianni, and I think.
Oh,
Cloud
okay.
said-
Just wanted to make sure.
I wasn't sure that's what they were talking about because we were all over the place, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forgot to tell you on the Brothers Kayfabe podcast, it's on the Apple Podcasts and on Linktree, so check them out there. And be sure you check us out on Wild World of Belts channel on YouTube. Get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Curtis Thompson does now.
Yes.
Oh, something come up today. I don't know if it's posted in any of the groups. I know it's posted in one group which I'm not a member of. You are, Andy.
Yes.
Guido.
Yeah.
Guido
Guido's
has added another scammer, and I can't really argue with him on this one. Roger, is it Roger Bell? No, it's not Roger Bells. It's Ali Hassan Ralab.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's outed him as a threat level 3, I think. Whatever threat level 3 is. Yeah, so he's still at work, working hard on eliminating these scammers. So
He's going to set things straight.
there you go. There you go.
You got a stalker, Mark.
Yeah, a stalker. He won't be the first one.
Do is shake my head.
He won't be the first one. Probably won't be the last one. But I had Curtis Thompson last week commenting on the show about this little disagreement we had where he was booted from our group. He wasn't booted from our group. He was, but he had planned to leave anyway. and he just chose to hang around a little bit to see what comments he would get. So I just kind of aided in his departure, and so he kept pushing and pushing that he wanted his side out there. So I put up the screenshots in the group. So if you had the opportunity to see those, you can make up your own mind what happened there. I had one guy that tried to defend him and said I might have been a little harsh and kick him out of the group. I didn't kick him out of the group. He said he was leaving. He posted a goodbye post
He was on his way out.
and
By
wanted to
his
argue in the
choice.
comments. So I just out you go. So out he went.
Yeah. You just open the door for him.
And he was removed from another group over that incident. So
Mm-hmm.
so he's
And just keep in mind, guys, some of these groups, if you post the same exact thing in every group, you're gonna get booted automatically by Facebook.
well,
if
he
you
was
do the
removed from a group
same
for doing
post-
that.
And everything.
Yeah, he was
Mhm.
posting
That's what
something over and over
happens
again
automatically.
in Championship Belt Brothers, and the Facebook algorithm kicked him out of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided instead of taking it up privately with Ben, the admin, he chose to go to another group and start talking about how he was kicked out of the group and
Yep.
How it wasn't
And then
fair
he
and
got
this and
kicked
that.
out of that group too.
Yes. So he's running out of groups to get kicked out of.
Yeah.
Speaking of people getting kicked out of groups, there's another gentleman out there who is, I guess, a scammer, or just plain annoying. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Gary Wald. Andy removed him from his group today. I removed him from my group, which I didn't know he was in my group.
Mhm.
He has he spent a lot of time. He got into it with Rizwan over Big Gold. He had been messaging me over off and on several times about the crumb rind that Rizwan makes, which by the way is a beautiful belt.
Yeah. it
And
is.
finally pulled the trigger. And I don't know exactly what the details were. There was some kind of a issue over how the payment was made. He wanted his crumb rind sent. Rizwan said he didn't get the payment. And then Gary asked me if I would get involved in that deal, and I'm like, and I was I was in bed with pneumonia that week. I had gone to the ER earlier that week. I got pneumonia because of COVID, and I was in bed. And he reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you step in for me and talk to Rizwan?" And I wasn't going to, but I really was more nosy than anything. And I thought, well, okay. So I asked Rizwan what's going on, and I got Rizwan's side of the story. Decided it was Gary. It was the issue. So I told him, I said, I can't help you. You're going to take it up with Rizwan. He said, well, if you ever get in a situation, I'm not going to help you either. That's how that works. I said, okay, well, fine. This is where this trail parts. So anyway, he got into it with somebody else. It was posted in another group, and he was removed. Now, Gary Wald is not his only name. It's not even his real name. He told me this. Let me see if I can find it. Gary Wald.
It's another belt that's on my list, the Shop Ride. The Shop Ride, the new world title, and possibly the network logo.
Yeah, I did not win that Dustin King raffle for the.
Who won
Oh,
that?
Yeah. Who won that?
I can't remember. Oh man, I blocked him, so I can't. Hold on. Johnny something is his real name, but
Johnny Martello.
no, Johnny, not Gianni.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Johnny Towel?
Yeah.
Johnny Towel.
I posted it in the group. I posted screenshots into the group, and I can't find it now. Anyway, if you have Gary Wald in your groups and you're an admin, you might want to get rid of him because he's not good to have in the groups. Yeah, prayers for the Ben Walker family.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Our heart is with
But
Ben and the family.
The drawing for the big gold was that yesterday?
What's that?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yes, it was
Okay.
last night.
Eric Hastings won that.
That's right. Yeah, congratulations to him. He won my big gold.
And Ben's big gold.
Ben's big gold. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ben called his shot.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Ben called a shot, then it landed just a little bit right of the foul pole. So
Don't you hate that when you play a raffle, you'll play a number and it'll be like the number before it?
I was way off. I think number 12
Or
was
one
what was picked.
after?
I had picked 4, and 12 was one that was picked. So anyway, but Gary Wald, if he's in your groups, or you might want to block him. I blocked him this morning. John Bird, that's it. John, thank you, John. He must have went back and looked at.
Yeah, John Bird.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Do you mind if I share with everybody what I won from the Flying Elbro group?
Yes. Oh no, I don't
Okay.
mind. Go ahead. Sorry,
Okay.
got
Well,
excited there for a second.
I don't win anything, but I was lucky. The Young Bucks Funko Pops.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to the guys at the Flying Elbow.
Yeah, Tommy and see, it's Tommy and Ricky. It's a
Yeah,
great
Tommy
group.
and Ricky,
Yeah,
some
check
great
'em out.
guys.
Yeah, check them out, everybody. Got that?
Very nice.
I didn't even know this was coming. A really nice Young Bucks book.
Are you a Young Bucks fan?
I'm not, but I'm willing to read about them, and maybe I just don't like you, Mark. I just don't like the acrobatics in the ring. Okay.
I don't either. I just
Do you know what,
But-
Andy? Those pops will be the only pops that'll come out from them unless they go to the E. WWE.
Exactly. But I just want to thank those guys once again. Really appreciate it. It's a great group. Check them out, everybody.
yeah, check them out. So I'm out of content, guys. So we got 5 minutes left. If we can end the show early, if you want to, or you got something else you want to talk about, any final words?
I'm looking forward to SummerSlam. I don't know about you guys.
I am too. I hope it
John-
continues with Triple H's touch. None of Vince's craziness, please. No Vince crazy.
Speaking of Triple H, guys, happy birthday to the game himself. 54 years old today.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
right. I cannot believe I'm older than Triple H. Just
Me too.
yeah, that's
wrong
right.
here,
You're
Mark?
right. Yeah,
What's wrong, Mark? What's wrong with this?
yeah, I know. I saw a video
Yeah.
today. Who was it? I can't remember.
Oh, speaking of that,
Oh,
I
it
almost
was a
forgot,
YouTube-
guys.
I was watching a YouTube channel today. They have a home improvement guy that gives away. He'll go to somebody's house, help them build something.
Uh-huh.
And those guys were our age, Andy, and I swear they look 20 years older than we do.
Oh, geez. So there's hope for us, right? Right, Mark?
Yeah, there's hope for us. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny's looking forward to the gathering.
Oh, I don't. Dun 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 dun.
Now
dun,
that Andy
dun,
brought
dun.
it up, I got 2 new pops.
Let's
They
see.
came in and I grabbed them as soon as I seen them.
Okay.
I got the British Bulldog, Davey Boy
nice.
Smith.
Does that come with a little bulldog? A little dog?
No, it doesn't. I wish it did. But
I thought
he
it-
has the
okay.
flag on the back.
Very nice.
And, of course, Mrs. Bite Size herself, Liv
Oh,
Morgan.
yes. Yeah.
I went in with my son to get something. My son's had to, I guess he had a game pre-ordered, and I looked. I said, "Those new?" And the guy's like, "Yep." I'm like, "I'll take them both."
I'll take them. Heck yeah. That's great.
I blame my son and Megan. They both got me into collecting pops now.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you how many I have. But my room needs to be
fun.
organized. Yeah, they are. Instead of collecting the regular figures, I think they're cool.
Yep. He does. He does, BA.
Definitely, he does. He's got great booking. But there
Mhm.
goes Vince coming in from behind, screwing everything up.
And let's admit it, Vince will not stop till he's dead, guys.
But Triple H books it in advance, and Vince doesn't like to cancel stuff that's booked way in advance.
I guess I
Unless
don't watch
something
often
big
enough
happens.
to see the difference, I guess.
Well, you can tell. You can tell on SmackDown or Raw who gets involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't watch often enough. I quit watching. I lost interest. I just get tired of the bad booking. So
Yeah. Vince just didn't care. Just
Yeah.
it was his rules. If you didn't like it, he'd fire you. I mean, that's just
I know we only got a few minutes. What did you think of Collision last week, Andy?
I'm enjoying the Saturday night show. You
Yeah,
know?
like you said and I said, I think we don't need Rampage now that we
No.
have Collision.
Yeah. It's live. It's and they're putting on good shows. They really are.
Have you caught a show, Mark? Collision?
no.
Should check it out.
Okay.
It's live. It's fun. You know.
On Saturday nights, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Saturday
good.
at 8:00. Mhm.
Okay. I'll try to check it out. I did catch a little bit of AEW Dynamite last night. Is it Dynamite?
Yeah.
Or was it? Okay.
Wednesday night Dynamite. Yep.
Friday night is what?
Rampage.
Rampage. That's right. Okay.
Their
Yeah.
hour show. But
It's
like I
always
said,
recorded. It's recorded right after they go off the air with Dynamite.
Yeah.
So.
Throws the little sprinkles in there.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're at the end of our time, folks. So we're going to close it off for the evening. We appreciate you joining us. We really love our audience. We look forward to broadcasting and letting you see our silliness every Thursday night. So thank you very much for giving up your time on Thursday nights to be with us. I would do the show even if I only had one viewer, Gianni. But we do appreciate you joining us tonight, and be sure to tune in again next week. We'll bring you another, hopefully, very interesting show, and we'll try to get into the decade of 2000.
There you go.
2000s, so it should be interesting. NWA.
Mm-hmm.
So until then, I hope you have a new belt day between now and next Thursday, and have a great weekend. And we will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.